podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Hey, Daddy, this is Dollar Beat.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. No matter what nobody say, man, spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects. ThaBoxingvoice.com. How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing voice.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God it's Friday. Ain't you happy? Who's going on a date this Friday? What plans you got? Oh, that's right. We on COVID-19 lockdown. You right here with us rocking out. So listen, we got a little jam-packed show planned for you. A little Philly special, if you want to call it that. We're going to have former world champion Tevin Farmer in the 130-pound division. And then we're possibly going to have former world champion in the cruiserweight division, Steve USS Cunningham. But today, we're discussing the fact that it sounds like Shakur Stevenson can no longer wait around for Josh Warrington. He wanted to have the Mariaga fight in March. That got canceled due to COVID. It was supposed to be Mariaga in March, Warrington in May. Warrington decides he's no longer going to be with Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions. He signs back to Dazn and Matchroom, and now he has his sights set on interim champion with 2 losses, Can X, which makes no, I think it's either Rene Alvarado or Can X, somebody he wants to fight that isn't Shakur, which makes no sense. So Shakur is saying, look, I'm going to move up, and me and Valdez should fight, and the winner gets Miguel Berchelt, because Valdez was supposed to fight me. He vacated his title, and I fought Joel Gonzalez for it. He ain't coming out and saying he ducked me, but he basically saying, bro, I was the mandatory, and he vacated. And now he's at 130. He don't deserve no straight-up title shot versus Berchelt. We should fight each other. And listen, I love everything Shakur's saying. So this is what we're talking about. If you're interested, you already know the number to call in. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, all our daily show users, all you got to do is hit us up on Skype. And you can rock out with us. We're going to be talking some boxing today, without a doubt. And let me head on out to New Jersey's own Enrique Church.
What's up, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to say I saw the fight too.
Stay focused, stay working my jab. Nice boxing voice.
Because if he comes to fight, then I'm going to have to look for him.
I saw the fight too.
I think you accurate.
Yes. Good morning, and another good morning to everybody. Let's get right into it, man. Shakur Stevenson. I woke up to this information, and then Oscar Valdez also looked him up on BoxRec. Who he is ranked number 1 on the WBC side and the WBO side. You know that super featherweight 130-pound division also ranks Tevin Farmer, who's going to be the guest, right? Chris Colbert, who I like as well. So there's some names in there, man. Shakur Stevenson, it might bring the audience of boxing excitement in 2020. So, what are your thoughts, Oscar Valdez, Ness?
I like Valdez. He's a good opponent. He's a good champion, former world champion. You know, he's with Eddie Reynoso, so we got to see, did he learn some tricks? He's training with the Canelo team. He's sparring with Ryan. You know, if Ryan is sparring with Canelo, you got to assume Valdez might be letting it go with Canelo. It's a fight I wanted because it would have gave Shakur that defining fight, beating the world champion. And for Valdez, it would have gave him some sort of credibility because, you know, he's had some tough fights in his career. And, you know, he's taken some shots. So people want to see, is he good or are they treating him with the glove hands? You know, do they got those gloves on him? So, look, I'm a resident or a former resident. You know, me and you both from Newark. So it's like I'm going to always ride with Shakur. Then his talent is there, which makes it even easier to do that. But listen, let me get out to the audio, see if you could get a better grasp of the situation. Obviously, with COVID-19, every entity, you know, boxing, publications, promoters, everyone is trying to do interviews with the fighters just to keep them relevant in the eyes of the public. And obviously Christina Poncher's Top Rank's Christina Poncher sat down with Shakur Stevenson, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, I think that me and Oscar kind of got like some unfinished business. So
why?
It was because we were supposed to fight. I fought for his belt that he vacated, and he vacated it, but I was his mandatory. I was supposed to be the mandatory to fight him. So now they talking about Oscar versus Berchelt.
Right.
I don't think that he really fought anybody to just go straight to Berchelt. So why not fight Shakur and the winner fight Berchelt?
And I love it. I love it. You know, he knows he's got enough clout. He knows he's a blue chipper that he could easily say, yo, I'm moving up. Get me a title shot. Bob, put me in there with Berchelt. His managers are James Prince and Andre Ward. Not hard to convince Bob in the top-ranked matchmakers that he's got the skill to beat Berchelt. But instead, he wants to get those names on his resume. He wants to go through those fires. Like he said, unfinished business. Heart of a champion, soul of a competitor, and I love it. I love that he doesn't just want to go for a world title. He wants to earn it in the sense that, put me in there with this undefeated Mexican. Not only can I raise my profile, but I can show the world what I could do. So I love everything Shakur is saying, man. I hope it comes to pass the way that he expects.
Yeah, put me in there with the number 1 ranked undefeated Mexican.
Yeah. Well, I mean, former champion as well. Number 1 ranked. He's got a name. He's trained by Eddie Reynoso. I mean, there's a lot of upside if you're Shakur and you get yourself into this type of a fight. It's a good thing, in my opinion.
Now, I don't recall any fights memorable to me of Oscar Valdez. What's his style like? He has 21 knockouts.
Google his highlights between him and Scott Quick. He's a pure Mexican fighter. Like, he's gonna give you that action. He's gonna throw wide punches. He's gonna be hit. He had a good fight with Blue Nose. I think his name is Adam Lopez as well. But I'm gonna be honest, he's in tougher fights than he should be. So maybe they don't give him this fight to Shakur, I mean, because they looking at it like, look, Shakur's skilled enough that we could take him down that fork in the road, make him go left, and he still could be a champion. On the other hand, I, Nesta Gibbs, personally think Valdez isn't as skilled as Shakur, and maybe the powers that be over at Top Rank are looking at it like, okay, we came to the split in the road. Let's go right and give him the light competition and hope that we could capitalize on him being a Mexican and make him another champion and make some money off of him. But I think that, you know, your money as a bettor is on Shakur, that his career plays out better than Valdez. I could be wrong. I could be biased. I'm from Newark. But I think that most people will agree Shakur is a blue chipper. He's way more skilled. He's hungrier. I mean, I'm sure all the bud tenders will say he's sparring with the better competition. So I think Top Rank will be protecting Valdez.
Damn.
Because this is it. You a casual, right? So this is what's going to click for you. Is Valdez Stevenson a big fight?
Yeah, see, that's why I was going there. I looked just based off of records and hearing your style. I was like, damn, Shakur's probably skillful enough to box that out and wear it down, and then probably win UD or score TKO or something. But then I think of Valdez with Reynoso and all these people in his ear who boost him up, who may be saying he's ready, and then he goes in there ready to like earn another knockout. So I thought of it as like, wow, dangerous fight for Shakur, but probably not. Probably a really easy win, which then proves Shakur is the man ready in that division.
I mean, look, Valdez has some pop, and he's going to throw his punches with everything on him. Like, if you go to the highlights, he's winging, like full power, full, velocity, but very wide. Very wide. I think Shakur's jab, he loves doing this jab straight left to the body, back to the jab. Bro, I think that's going to kill Valdez. I feel like Valdez might be shorter. Not sure. So
damn,
good.
Reynoso couldn't correct that.
I mean, look, I'm not
that's
saying
a bad habit at that point.
I'm not saying he hasn't corrected. We got to double check how many fights has he had with Reynoso. You know what I mean? Because that's what matters. How many training camps have you had with him? How long has he been with them? I think it's like 2 fights plus a lot longer. Former trainer was Manny Robles, so it's not like Valdez was coming from a bad situation. Everybody likes Manny. Manny created world champions. He's the one that got Valdez to his world title. He also got Magdaleno to his world title and Andy Ruiz to his world title. And he's got, Charles Martin on the comeback trail looking good. So look, you can't discredit Manny Robles. I honestly just think it's Valdez. He's maybe a little less skilled than people thought. I mean, he's exciting though. Like I said, if you put his highlights, you'll see what I'm saying. He's giving you what you want, and I just don't think that they'll put him in, with a Shakur. The biggest name on his resume to me is Scott Quigg, former world champion. I think Quigg was an IBF champ. But if you go, and I ain't trying to ridicule my man, but if you go when he won his first title, which was vacant, it was a WBO. He won it versus Matias Carlos Andrea Rudela, or Rudel. I don't know who the fuck that is. But let's just see what he did after that. He was 26-0 and he fought for a world title. And after that, he's actually been able to get a lot of wins, but all in Argentina. So they found him in Argentina. He never fought in America in his life till Oscar Valdez needed a vacant title. So again, like I said, the powers that be, like, all right, let's get this nobody, nobody knows this Argentine. He ain't no puncher. Let's go. And they put him in there, and Valdez KOs him, becomes a champ. Homeboy goes back and only fights in Argentina. But you keep going through his resume. Let me just show you this because that's why I'm critical.
Valdez is 3 fights in with Eddie Reynoso.
Beautiful. I'm critical because of this, man, because of this resume, right? So he won that world title. We're right here. He won that world title. Vacant world title right here versus Ivani Gravic. Actually, that's a better fight for the world title. Ivani Gravic was he beat Billy Dibb to become a world champion. He was trained by Robert Garcia at the time that he beat Billy Dibb. This is a decent win. But this was actually the NABO, so he did. I was right. He fought Matias for the real world title. But then he looked. Asiahua, not a decent name. Look, I bet you he hasn't done zippity doodah. Look, since Valdez, he's got another loss, and he hasn't beat 0 names since Valdez. Zippity doodah. I'm telling you, all his fights are gonna be like this. Where we at? Mariaga. This is who Shakur was gonna fight. Who's he fought? Since Valdez, they put him right back in versus Lomachenko, and then zippity doodah. Look, 8 rounders. You know what I'm saying? Quigg. Look, Genesis Silvania, we just seen him again because Top Rank used him again. But he's done. Zippity doodah and picked up another loss. And that's what I'm saying. The caliber of your opponent is important. For Thurman to beat Danny, then Danny turn around and beat, Gradovic and Granados by knockout. at least that's something than beating no one. When Thurman beat Porter, Porter beat Danny. Like, you want your opponents to go on and do something because that only elevates you. For instance, when Jamal Charlo beat Julian Williams, who people were saying he was ducking, Julian came, he went on to be a unified champion. So that strengthens Charlo's resume. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
I copy that.
These dudes, they going back and they ain't doing absolutely nothing. And this is why I'm saying they've been putting the kid gloves with this dude. Forget, Scott Quigg is the biggest name, and he went 12 with Scott Quigg. And Jonah Carroll just beat him. I guarantee you, if we would have said, yo, Jonah Carroll versus Oscar Valdez, everybody be picking Valdez. If we would have said before he fought before Jonah Carroll beat Scott Quigg by knockout, which is better than Valdez. But look, I'm just saying, man. Then Blue Nose was the undefeated dude that took the fight on short notice and dropped him. You know what I'm saying? He finally got in there with a dude with resistance, but he just wasn't ready. A dude that was 13-0 said, fuck it, I see this dude's flaws. I'm jumping in there. You what?
Yo, so what you got me doing right now is saying, damn, Shakur definitely should take on Oscar Valdez. Because Oscar Valdez may be at that time, he may beat some names and.
But that's what I'm saying. He should take it. But the question, Enrique, is Valdez gonna accept it? Is Valdez gonna say yes? You know, is Valdez gonna agree? I didn't even know Munguia was there, champ. My bad.
All good. Yeah, man. I don't think he does, honestly. You know, for Oscar Valdez, like we gotta remember, like he was the hype train coming right out with Top Rank, and they had a lot invested in him, and they still do. You know, for whatever reason, you know, maybe like a few shaky performances, it's like, you know, he's kind of lost that luster. But when you put yourself in a situation where, you know, it's two guys that could potentially be huge star A-sides, you know, it's tough to make those fights. I remember when Daquan Arnett and Eddie Gomez fought, right? But they weren't even on the level of Oscar Valdez with his amateur pedigree and Shakur Stevenson, his amateur pedigree. But, you know, I don't know. I just can't see the fight happening, although I love the idea. I love Valdez and Winterface, Berchelt.
So Valdez highlight reel. Let's say it's promoted, right? Top Rank, whatever network they show it. They give a highlight reel of both Shakur and Valdez. The fans aren't going to get excited for Valdez. I mean, he has a lot of knockouts, but then again, it's those names that do they carry luster. But does Shakur have the same? Like, what names does Shakur have that we can?
Oh, that's a great point.
Like,
that's a great point.
No, but what name? Like, that's to drop some names. So drop.
Nah, Shakur doesn't have any names because he was supposed to fight.
That's what you were saying.
Because look, he was supposed to fight Valdez. He went the Earl Spence route. He went the Jamal Charlo route. Get in my sanctioning body, and I want to fight the champion. When he got to the champion's door, champion said, "Yo, man, I've been struggling to make weight, man. I'm gonna be out. So we can't call you a duck, but I know I feel like you ducking my man." So now he's saying, yo, we got unfinished business. I was supposed to fight you. You said you couldn't make weight. You moved up. I fought this other dude. I became champion. I want to unify. The other champion don't want to unify with me. He'd rather fight some dude with an interim title. Cool. I'm moving up. Me and you fight because you don't deserve a shot at Berchelt. Me and you fight. The winner get Berchelt. That's some he's raw.
That would get him so many fans. I mean, he's already got fans, but that is what really like inspires in the world of hardcore fickle boxing fans. That's the kind of stuff, those are the kind of chess moves that really earn respect. You know what I'm saying?
I think the fight happens, man.
I hope so.
It's a good ass fight right now.
Hell yeah.
But it makes it better that Shakur wants it. It says a lot if Oscar Valdez team doesn't take it about Oscar Valdez.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I actually would love that fight to be. Would it be big? Right now in my mindset, maybe because I'm starving, it's big to me.
Yeah, it's definitely big within a specific realm. Like, is it like, you know, pay-per-view big or Garcia? You know, yeah, of course not. But what you're saying is like it's big for what it is, and it might even be bigger than what it is. You know what I mean? A little bit. Again, it doesn't stretch into that realm of super fight, or I would say like, crazy casual type of fight. Because I still think it's a hardcore fight. I would have to say that for sure at this point right now. But the thing is it could be the kind of fight that turns the winner into a commercial success.
Valdez Stevenson?
Yeah.
No, this isn't BuzzFeed. No one's talking about this fight, but this is an easy fight to do. This is an easy fight to do Cinco de Mayo. You can test these guys. Listen, no one got to be afraid of Canelo. Oscar and Stevenson, maybe some Gilberto Ramirez on the undercard. There's plenty of Mexican and Mexican-Americans on that top-ranked stable for them to go ahead and test their chin with a Las Vegas Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, or even a Staples Center. You
said against Canelo?
I mean,
or trying to take the date from him?
Take the date. Make your own date.
That's thinking big. That's dreaming big.
Listen, Canelo isn't on pay-per-view no more. He ain't on a the millions of Mexican Americans that don't got Dazn? I'll tell you how many. About 36 million.
Yeah, for sure. That said, though, there are a lot of that. Here's the thing. Why split that fandom up? You know what I mean? There's the same people that would be interested
because I'm
in
Bob
Canelo
Arum.
would be interested in Valdez.
But I'm Bob Arum, and I don't give a fuck if you're interested in Canelo. He's not my fighter. Valdez and Shakur are my fighter.
Yeah, but if you could get those same Mexican fans that would split the broadcast and watch Canelo, and you can get them, 2 weeks later or 2 weeks before, why not do it that way? I get what you're saying.
Bro, I never heard of a big fight. I never heard of a big fight 2 weeks before Cinco de Mayo. Come on, Mario. You grabbing at straws here. You got to give him something realistic.
The next weekend will be good. But listen, that splits up Reynoso then at that point. So that won't be able to happen.
You're right.
Reynoso wouldn't be available.
But it's all about who takes it first, right? I mean, obviously Reynoso probably Canelo's probably going to do that day. But Canelo's his own man. Canelo doesn't only fight on those dates. He's already proven that. You know what I mean? So Oscar and Top Rank, and I mean Oscar Valdez, not Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar and Top Rank need to grab the bull by the horns. Because look, this kid's got 27 fights and the biggest name is Oscar Valdez, bro. Like, what are they waiting for? I'm just saying, how old is he now? 29.
Wait.
Holy shit, he's Canelo's age. He's 29.
Yeah, he's 29.
This kid's got a baby face. I thought he was like 22. He's about to be a grown-ass retired man.
Yeah, he had a lengthy amateur career, so that kind of explains it. But
dude already retired anyway. I'm just keeping it G. I know he's undefeated, but he got a zoo. Whenever you got a fucking zoo in your backyard, you probably ain't got much time for anything else. I got 2 animals, man, and it's no joke. Unless you're a piece of shit animal owner, it's like having a child. This dude's got a zoo in Mexico.
You know what? I just saw him on he was talking Spanish. The trae la ranchero, right? He was on a ranch. He had a turtle,
He's got his own zoo. He got alligators. He's got everything.
Yeah.
He's Joe Exotica, the Mexican
he's
style.
Oscar Exotic.
Oscar Exotic.
Nah, he got the baby animals. Them shits are all legal.
Damn. This gator ain't a baby. That thing is huge.
The gator fed him like a whole chicken or something.
Yo.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's cool, man. I just saw him on, and now he's trending. That's crazy. I don't know about Cinco de Mayo, though. I mean, it's a big dream, but maybe the weekend after.
Yeah, I would say the only way that happens is if Canelo doesn't take that date. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if there's a hint of it, I just don't see Bob going up against it, knowing that they could have the business of the people that choose to tune into Canelo first. Like, here's what I would do, honestly. If those 2 fights are on the same day, like, I'm a junkie with this shit. Like, I would buy the pay-per-view, watch it live, confiscate everybody's phones, and I'm not even joking. I would literally confiscate people's phones because people fuck around too much. And then Canelo comes on right afterwards. That's the beauty of DAZN with the playback. You know what I mean? So it would just be easier for me to watch like that. But we've done it like that before. So the problem isn't mine. I love when there's multiple fights to watch on a day. You know, it sucks when they
But listen,
really
I
go
made
hard
it
at each other.
difficult for y'all. I made it difficult for y'all. Oscar doesn't have the swag to take over Cinco de Mayo or Mexican Independence Day. Just give him another day. It doesn't matter. This is a realistic option. This isn't a fantasy fight. This is Shakur saying we got unfinished business. This Shakur saying I'm not staying at 126 unless I'm fighting Josh Warrington, who wants to fight somebody else. He don't want the smoke. So I'm moving up. This is him saying that. So what? So the only realistic date is September. And after that, and that's only because A, coronavirus, and B, he's Mexican. But he doesn't have to go against Canelo. That was just me, you know.
No, of course.
Look,
putting it out to give us something to chop
Miguel
up.
Berchelt might be the option for Oscar Valdez, and he'll probably jump on that first, yes?
But here's the argument. If Bob gives Miguel Berchelt, rather Valdez Miguel Berchelt, the question becomes, is he playing Shakur out? Is it the same old, same old? He don't know how to promote a black fighter. Is it the same Floyd Mayweather crying, he only promotes Oscar and not me? He's only promoting me to that demographic and not my own demographic because Shakur went the WBO route. He was the mandatory. He didn't get the fight. Bob also didn't make the fight because we keep letting Bob off the fucking hook. It's his job to get his fighters the fight they want, but he don't do that. He give you some other fight, and we say it's okay. Shakur went the mandatory route. He ain't get his fight with an in-house fighter. So don't call in here saying, oh, Ness, I ain't see you had that energy when Canelo made franchise. Shut up. In-house. In-house. Bob got both these fighters, and he ain't get the black fighter the fight he wanted. Cool. He just started. Cool. Get me my unification then. I want to make history. I want to be unified in 14 fights. Oh, you ain't do that either. Cool. Cool. Let's bring it back then, full circle. Get me the Mexican so I could build my name. You know I could beat him, Bob. Oh, you about to give him to Berchelt, an all-out Mexican affair? What's going on? That's how I'm looking at it. Because we all know the upside is on Shakur. So what's the hold up? If we all think he's a star, and he keeps showing us in the ring he a star, and he a world champion after 12 fights, what's the hold up? I'm just saying, I don't want another Terrence Crawford situation on my hand. My man is trying to move fast. He want these names. What's the hold up?
When was the Valdez Berchelt fight scheduled? Was it scheduled?
I don't think that was scheduled, but it was always rumored. After
it wasn't on the schedule. Okay. No,
after
that's
Valdez moved up, it was rumored.
I know they said that was going to be next for both of them, but I didn't ever see like an official date. But I thought I could be wrong. And honestly,
and listen, I know I'm the
dude.
I know I'm the dude that's interjecting race, but you got to understand the little catch-22 in boxing is, but you know he's not popular enough. The black fighter is never popular enough to fight the Mexican fighter or the Latino fighter. But in this case, it ain't the truth. In this case, Shakur's the silver Olympian. In this case, Shakur's the one that got a controversial loss in the Olympics. In this case, Shakur's the one that became a world champion in 12 fights. In this case, Shakur's the one with the big-time fucking manager and the big-time advisor and the big-time promoter and all the television time. And his debut was on TV and every other fight after that. So for anyone to say he ain't popular enough, someone's lying. I'm just saying someone's lying.
I think he could even jump over Valdez and get Berchelt. You know, he's moving up as a champion, not as a contender.
Exactly.
Right? So he could jump over Oscar and get Berchelt.
But Oscar Valdez was also moving up as a champion. But unlike Jamal Charlo, who cares what the public says, and Jamal was like, I got to move up. I can't make 54 no more. And people like, oh, you ducking Williams. Oh, hold up. We going to make that weight one more time than to prove you wrong. That ain't what Valdez did. So for me, this situation smells just like Ricky Burns, Adrian Broner. People give a lot of credit to other people for beating Ricky Burns, but it's like Broner was stalking you. Broner was damn near in your fucking mailbox in the morning when you went to get your mail. You know what I mean? Broner went to 130 to get you, talk hella shit about you, all on HBO, nothing. You moved up to 35, Broner did the same thing. That's what it smelled like. I want you at 30, at 26. Oh, no, I'm out. Okay, well, here we at 30. Let's do it. And I don't hear Valdez saying nothing, and I don't hear, Top Rank saying nothing. And I think it's starting to be a little bit unfair. Now, I know this is new, and we're on COVID, and, still months and months of unsure times ahead of us. But I like plans. And when you got a plan, you can feed that to the media, and at least that becomes a little bit of smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. But, to just have all these dudes sitting idle with actually no plan, nothing for the media to talk about, nothing for the fight fans to be excited about is bad. They announced the possibility of this for after COVID. We'll be excited, and they could build to it. We're already in an absence in boxing, so we'll be starving for this. This is an elite level fight. 2 former world champions, or, obviously Shakur current, but he'll be moving up, so it would be former.
Yeah, it's hard for me to sit here. Like, as a fan, obviously, I would love to see Shakur and Valdez. But just understanding the sport and understanding the situations, if I'm in Valdez's situation, or even Berchelt, if they plan to face the winner, like if he planned to face Shakur if he won, or whatever, just any situation that involves these 3 fighters, the way I look at it is, if you're Oscar Valdez, you're saying to yourself, well, this kid can't get a fight, so he'll be there afterwards, win or lose. I could lose and still get the fight with him, with Shakur. But if I beat Miguel, possibly I'm off to bigger and better things. Like, let me take this gamble with Berchelt, as opposed to Shakur, where if I lose, it sends me back further. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the way that he looks at it. For Berchelt, he loves exciting fight. He knows his market, and he knows that Oscar Valdez is that fight for him. It would be really, really significant. And I think that, it's just going to be hard for Shakur to squeeze in there. Unfortunately, your comment was correct. I think that, he gets left out a little bit, and it's not just him. They've done that to black fighters throughout the history of boxing. And so I'm not going to say it was more prevalent in our era. I just don't recognize it the way I do now, because like back then, like in the 60s, 70s, even 50s, like racism was just more prevalent. You know what I mean? It's not that it was right, but it was expected. In this situation, whatever the case may be, whatever promoters keep feeding these guys to say that, well, you're not a draw, or you got to have a Mexican A side, I think that these guys like Devin Haney and Shakur and Tank are going to prove that old adage wrong.
Let's shake them up. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. I gotta be fair. Like, bruh, why Shakur wants to unify with Warrington and not Gary Russell, though?
Okay.
Why he moving up? Gary ain't going nowhere. You looking for a unification? Gary right there.
But you said all the other champions, they didn't want to unify.
They don't want to unify with Shakur. But
that's what I'm saying.
Gary right there, he want to unify with anybody. He been trying to unify. Shit. He was about to move up to 130 to fight Tevin just because someone finally said his name, but then Tevin lost.
Yeah. Nah, you're right. Okay, so what are you insinuating when you say that? Or what are you?
I'm insinuating that Bob Arum should send an offer to Gary Russell. Gary Russell has made it clear that he is some sort of a free agent that still does business with Al, but he's his own man.
Yep.
Gary's been waiting for a big fight. His last big fight was Vasyl Lomachenko. Mm-hmm. So I think Gary would entertain an offer. He was already talking about fighting Tevin. He didn't care that Tevin was on DAZN. He didn't say it had to be on a PBC. So yeah, send Gary an offer for unification. He's been wanting that.
Yeah, absolutely. And other than Warrington, those are like the 2 names that, really, really stand out in the division anyway.
Dude, Gary Russell is the 126-pound Islandri Lara of 54. Remember when Lara was just at 54 being the man and Canelo had to fight him? Because he was like, bro, this dude beat Paul Williams. This dude fought Carlos Molina. He fought this guy. He fought that guy. Like, why are you avoiding him? And it's the same thing. Gary's been there how many years? He's been there.
He's Lara with Mayweather's hands.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that it is logical to make that fight, but to be honest with you, I really, as a Shakur fan, I don't like that route as much. I feel like his route to stardom is through an Oscar Valdez type. I feel like Mexicans get to see him once, and believe me, they're seeing him. I have so many friends and family that are Shakur Stevenson guys, and some of them who don't even really follow boxing like that. I was shocked at how many people I know actually knew Shakur, casuals, I mean. But the point I'm trying to make is that as a fan of Shakur, I realized that, the more eyes on him, the better. And it's not that I'm saying the Gary Russell fight's not a big fight. It's a great fight. It's just that I recognize the idea of going through an Oscar Valdez type and what that could do to your career and how many eyes that could put on you that wouldn't normally be watching you, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just don't see Valdez's popularity up there right now. You know what I mean? I feel like he's not as popping. Like his momentum died because his fights, bro. Like he had fights with people that he was supposed to look good against, and he didn't look as good as advertised. And I think that that's kind of put a bit of a damper on his career. I particularly love the Stevenson fight. I feel like it would tell a lot for both men. They both get a career defining. For Shakur, it's a former world champion and a big name in boxing, or in that division rather, or in those lower divisions. And for Valdez, it's absolute validity. It's credibility. It would be the biggest name on his resume, a former...
Credibility that he couldn't really get anywhere else, too, honestly.
I mean, I guess he could get that if he beats Berchelt. But the type of fight that it's going to be with Berchelt ain't the same, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, I think Berchelt is an incredible fighter. And obviously, he only has one loss, and that was back in 2014. I mean, I don't even remember what the winning streak was at. I know it was at like 10 the last time I remember hearing it mentioned, but I know it's way more than that now. It's probably like 16, maybe even close to 20. But that said, the Francisco Vargas fights are those are different than almost any other fight on his resume in terms of what they did for him. You know what I mean? And how they sent him up the ladder in terms of marketability. But the kid's a proven draw in terms of, getting fights that people are going to care about. And so, he's very easy to match. But that said, I don't know, man. I could be wrong. I don't know why I'm giving more credit for an Oscar going through a Shakur as opposed to a Berchelt. I don't know why. I don't know why that is to me. I mean, obviously, I think that Shakur is going to be the better talent one day, but I don't think he's necessarily the better talent right now. I don't know. I don't know. That's strange. I need a self-diagnosis there, like Westworld. Just kind of shut it down. And
so George Foster says, what does Shakur bring to the table at 130? Ain't Valdez in line for a title shot in that division? And he is, right? There's been rumors of him and Berchelt. So you're right. For Oscar Valdez, he's probably going to tell Bob Arum, like, no, I don't want to fight that dude. Like, I want a title shot. Why would I fight a dude for a non-title? Let me fight Berchelt, and then I can fight Stevenson's as a first defense. But again, it's about, to me, who has more upside? Who can the promotion make more money from? And I can see on surface it's the Mexican, right? Because, they got 36.6 million Mexican Americans. We need to tap into that market, blah, 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 blah. But that only takes you so far. The talent is always going to supersede that. And if you beat this Mexican, you're going to gain popularity. And look, the last time I checked, Shakur came into the ring with a Mexican hat on.
Yeah,
he
definitely plays to it.
Yeah, he gets it.
And his girl's Mexican, right?
Yes, Joel Gonzalez's sister.
Joel Gonzalez's sister, yeah. Yeah, listen, that's kind of the point I was making earlier when I said that, like as a Shakur fan, obviously I would love to see him in Valdez. But again, it goes back to the point, like if you're Oscar Valdez, why go that route? Like, and I'm just playing, his advocate. I'm playing his manager right now. Why are we going to go that route when we could fight Berchelt? If we lose that fight, it'll most likely be the kind of slug or the kind of entertaining fight that everybody wins from. B, there's not just a title on the line, but there's a number one spot in that division open. And then number 3, the biggest thing, you can lose the Miguel fight and the Shakur Stevenson fight is still there. He's not going to all of a sudden, become the star that he can be overnight or even in the course of a year. It's going to take years for him to build up to be where he can obviously reach. But if you're Oscar Valdez, you can lose and get that fight. So it's like, why risk one for the other when, in all honesty, you could have both? And if you beat Miguel, honestly, again, you don't even need Shakur at that point. I mean, not really. You could go a bunch of other ways. In fact, you're probably at that point on the menu with the rest of the Sharks.
I don't know, man. Good fight, though. And I really hope that they, can make it. But I guess if you're Valdez, you got Reynoso. It's going to be hard to convince Valdez to take the Shakur fight. In my opinion, Shakur has more problems than Berchelt.
Mm-hmm. Different problems. Let's say different problems.
Tomato. And you, if you're Valdez, you feel that Top Rank owes you before they owe Shakur because they signed you before they signed Shakur.
Yeah.
You are further along in your career than Shakur, even though Shakur is trying to catch up to you. So if you are Oscar, you're expecting Bob and Top Rank to look out for you. That being said, they get him the Berchelt fight. What is next for Shakur? Because obviously I don't believe that the Gary Russell fight will be made. It's cross promotion. Even though Gary has came out and said he's not with Al like that and he's not with a promoter. I don't know. Why does everyone treat Gary like he's on Gilligan's Island?
Are you saying after Shakur because are you saying what's next for Shakur because you think that the Miguel Mariaga fight isn't going to happen anymore, or because you think that are you saying after
according to his interview with Christina Pancha, the Mariaga fight ain't happening. He said, if I don't get Warrington, I'm moving up. And if I move up, I want Valdez. I don't think he deserves to fight Berchelt for a title. We should fight the winner, get Berchelt. He's not sticking around.
I heard something different from Bob, but that was way closer to when the fight got first postponed.
Yeah, no, this was yesterday.
Like the week after.
This was yesterday on the Christina Pancha thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing these lives, is what I'm telling you. And they did a live.
Got to.
And he said that.
Bro, ESPN put out an article on like all the fights that were canceled or postponed, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, it is crazy how many fights that we didn't get to see. Shakur Stevenson, Mariaga, Kirkland, Marcos Hernandez, Michael Conlon, obviously, was that. Joet Gonzalez, Chris Avalos, Tortitos and Breedis. That cruiserweight fight was, everybody wanted to see that. Better Beef, man, it just goes on and on. Virgil Ortiz, Samuel Vargas, which, man, that was going to be a great fight. Josh Kelly and David Avanesian. Is that how you say it? Avanesian? Jerwin Arkovs. Man, it just the list goes on and on. I mean, Jamal James, Thomas Delorme, like, I can't even do this to myself. The more and more of these fights I see, like, the more I just want to cry. Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, like, some of these fights would be next week, and most of the ones I said would have already happened by now. But we're just torturing ourselves.
Yeah, man. I want to interject this little piece of news into the show. Let me see. Actually, I got to do it this way. But yeah, this was by Rap and Combat. I got the email for this. I was like, what is this? But I guess it is news. I know this guy is pretty synonymous with boxing. Shannon Briggs decides that he's coming back, but he's coming back in bare knuckle boxing. So I know Enrique is a little bit of a casual. Enrique, what do you think, I guess, about Briggs? Does that excite you to hear that Shannon Briggs is back? And not only is he back, but now he's going to fight with no gloves on.
Bare knuckle.
Nah, it don't excite me at all. I never even saw a bare knuckle fight. You know? To me, it falls under the category of MMA.
But you've seen
Yeah.
the stuff on Instagram, right? Like you seen it, the new promotion they have for the bare knuckle fighting?
Nah, I'm not on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yo, but
I'm on Twitter.
you not with that girl no more. Reopen your account, man.
I ain't on that, man. I ain't
You
on
ain't
Instagram
on
for
that.
another
Yo,
season.
I hear you though. You lose mad time on IG, man. It's too many fucking IG models. You just get caught up.
Yeah, I got Twitter and Tumblr. I'm happy.
Damn,
Yeah,
Tumblr.
I'm
nah,
on Twitter
you a
way
porn.
more than everything
Yo,
else.
he a hornbag. Tumblr's worse than anything, bro. Tumblr might as well be fucking Pornhub. That shit is retarded, man. I haven't been on Tumblr in forever, man.
Nah, Tumblr also has art and modeling.
Yeah, they
and
do.
fashion.
I can't lie. They do. They do have a lot of blogs for fashion and art.
Yeah.
So Steve Cunningham is asleep, man. This is the second time he done stood asleep on. He even gave me his wife's number, like, yo, call Livy if I'm asleep. Neither one answered. So we'll get him on a little bit later. You know, normally we've been doing like 3 to 4 hours, man. So if we stay late for this one, we'll try and get him back. But Tevin should be up in 8 minutes. Let me send him a little quick text as a reminder, man. But yeah, Philly Special
Tevin
ain't looking
Farmer.
too good right now.
I know, man. I know. What date was that supposed to be on?
What?
The Philly Special?
Oh, I was just calling this show Philly Special because both Cunningham and Tevin are from Philly. But that Philly Special was supposed to be March something, like 13th, 14th, 28th, something like that. And now it's pushed back to June.
Yeah. I saw that on Twitter. Man, that's weird. They don't even have it on here. I don't know why. I mean, it was clearly... I mean, there's some fights they have on this rescheduled list that weren't even as big as the Philly card. But yeah, man, I'm definitely excited to talk to Tevin, man. Who did we have on, Ness, that alluded to the fact that there was something wrong with Tevin heading into the Diaz fight that he didn't want to open up about, but he said if Tevin wanted to speak on it, that was his decision. Who was it that we had on that said that?
Man, I'm not listening to you at all. Who we had on that said what?
Who did we have on that said that there was something wrong with Tevin that none of us know about in the JoJo fight that he didn't want to tell us? That he said if Tevin wanted to tell us, he could, but that he wasn't going to speak on it. Do you remember who that was? It wasn't that long ago either.
I think it wasn't it Coach Anthony? Were you on when I had Coach Anthony?
Oh yeah, it was Coach Anthony. Yeah. We had Coach Anthony and we had Coach what's his name? I think we had both of them on at the same time.
Oh, Chino.
Yeah.
We had Tevin's trainer. Tevin's awake. Cool. Let me find.
What you text him? Yo, you up?
Nah, just text Tevin. Good morning. It's Ness. We have an interview scheduled for 7 minutes from now. That's all, champ.
Professional.
Keep it simple. But yeah, man. Yo, it's Jose Sands' birthday, bruh. At Loco Sands, yeah. At least that's what Facebook said.
How is that not signs? Like where I'm from, that's signs. Like I always thought he was Mexican.
Signs?
Nah, he's Colombian. Jose Sands. It is probably signs.
He's
from Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Yeah, Bolivia.
But that's not. Is that how you pronounce it? Signs?
Nah, it's ANZ.
Yeah, that's how a guy I went to school with. I went to school with like a couple of his family members, and he spelt it the same way, and they pronounced his signs. He was Mexican.
It's
in English or Spanish?
SAENZ.
Spanish,
I think SAENZ, but
that's right. Yeah. My bad.
But Tevin should be calling in any minute now, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready with that interview. I'm gonna pull up those questions, see how many we got. You guys been going in on those questions, man. Yesterday was 25 for Rosado. Actually 26 when it was all said and done, and then there was 17 for Brandon. So wow, you know, you guys.
That was Mario's boy, Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. Nah, that was a good interview because I didn't know he was Mexican and Korean. I thought he was, like you said, Asian. Something Asian.
But he kind of look a little Latin in him a little bit on his box rack.
Bruh,
So
he got the whole
busy.
he got the whole Bruce Lee thing going on though, right? It's like the name and the freaking ripness, and he's a fighter. He needs to play off that the way. Who were we talking about? You was like, oh, you know, okay. We had what's his name? Blair
Lucas
Cobbs. No, Blair Cobbs.
Oh, Blair Cobbs, yeah.
We had Blake Cobbs on, and you was like, yo, you know, it could get dangerous, but it's like till they get dangerous, milk that, you know, that Ric Flair thing. So same for him, right? Like, can't he milk it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
He can milk the Bruce Lee thing until someone comes knocking, like, yo, stop using his likeness. But like, that should be his ring walk. When the lights go on and he come out the tunnel, he should do this. You know, give me that Bruce Lee stance. Remember Bruce Lee? Yo, give me that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Before every interview, like remember, make us remember. Listen, I know I sound corny, but think about it. Why do you think PBC, when they first started, they went and got all these old farts and shit? All these football commentators and old speaking, toupee wearing, bruh, because they wanted that nostalgia. They wanted to tap into that 80s, you know? That's why they went to straight TV, because they know, like, people cut the cable, old people are home with the regular TV, and they're going to remember them old dudes. But, like, that shit don't work for us, man. It don't work for us. Nobody that followed Ali is following Ryan Garcia. Nobody.
except you.
Yo, but nothing I do counts. Everything I do is about work, man. Everything is about work.
Yo, maybe he should come out. Brandon Lee should just come out when they introduce his name. Just be like, what the?
I just said that. Like, he needs I said before every interview. No, I said that, but I said, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, before any interview, he got to do something. Like, why not? It's corniness. It's corny. I get you. But if it works, it works.
I'll tell you what.
Who got paid more? Who got paid more? Logan Paul for his pro debut or Brandon Lee on his Showbox debut?
Yeah, of course. I mean, but that's a little unfair because he had a celebrity away from boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a celebrity boxing, but I get the point you're trying to make. Here's the thing though. If anybody ever came down the ring in their walkout and their music was like from what was it called? Bruce Leroy?
Enter the Dragon?
Enter the Dragon. Yo, that is one of the.
But what? But you talking about Bruce Leroy? You talking about Bruce Leroy?
Yeah, Bruce Leroy.
So what you talking about? You got the glow.
Yeah.
And he's like,
bro.
the power's inside. You got the glow. Now you know who was my favorite in that movie? I always love my favorite in that movie. Is always gonna be Show Nuff. Remember he used to flick his little.
Oh,
he used to flick his so glow head back like, who's the master?
That's my uncle.
Your uncle.
I had an uncle look just like that.
Bruh, that dude was hilarious. I love. What was his name? Show Nuff, right? Show Nuff.
We call Uncle
when I say who's the baddest, you say Show Nuff. Yo, he was funny as hell, bruh. I love Bruce Leroy is one of my all-time favorites, man. I promise you. I love it.
I never watched it.
Yo, could you teach me some moves? That was hilarious. Let me get to Tevin Farmer. Let me get to Tevin Farmer, man. Tevin, man, thank you for taking out the time to come on the Boxing Voice, talk a little bit of boxing with us. How are you, champ? How's everything going?
What up, man? Thanks for having me on again, brother.
Appreciate you, man, taking out the time. I know it's some, unsure times right now, man. We were just talking Bruce Leroy. Tell me Bruce Leroy is one of your favorites, man. What is it, Enter the Dragon?
The Last Dragon.
Not really? Damn, I'm that old?
Nah.
Shit, Tev, you making me look old over here. But what's up, man? What's up? I know you said 2-time is coming. Wait on it. How you feeling, man? Is COVID-19 kind of halting your plans of becoming a 2-time champion, or has this just made the situation better because you get to train more?
It is what it is. I take it day by day. I wouldn't say it's slowing up the process or it give me more time to train. I would just say it is what it is. You know, I take it day by day. It don't really matter to me. It's all God's plan. It'll happen when it happens.
Hey, Tevin, Martin Miguel here. Let me ask you, because obviously you weren't undefeated in this last fight, but it had been so long since you lost. Did it kind of feel like that same feeling when the O goes, or were you able to kind of handle it better with the experience you have?
No, I could definitely handle it better. You know, I've been at that point before when I was way lower in my career. So, you know, it's not really a big deal. And I know that I'm going to bounce back for sure and be a two-time world champion, like, for a fact. So I'm not really tripping.
Go ahead, Enrique.
I feel like I feel like it's only gonna make my story better.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I'm gonna ask you this, okay? We had your coach on not too long ago. I think it was like a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah. A couple weeks, yeah.
Yeah, it was about a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about the fight with Jojo Diaz, and I had mentioned that I saw something in you that wasn't you just looked different in the fight. It didn't seem like the person that I'd come to notice, or come to know. He said that something was wrong in the fight, that y'all had a talk, and that he wouldn't tell us what it was because it wasn't his place to talk about it. If it's too private for you to bring up, that's fine. But if you want to comment on that at all,
yeah, he definitely told us.
I think we'd agree.
He definitely said, look, I can't answer it, but ask Tevin. If he wants to tell you, he'll tell you, but something was definitely up that night.
That's what he said.
Who's going out?
You said what?
I can't hear anything. Oh, your phone had blinked out for a while.
I said that Chino told us that something definitely was off that night, but it wasn't his place to tell us. He said if we interview you and ask you, it'll be on you to let the world know.
Yeah, well, right now I feel like the world will know soon, eventually. But I want to tell them the correct way, the right way. I feel like right now is not the time. I feel like I should be speaking on it right now. But once we get things together the correct way, I will let the world know for sure.
Now, Tev, did you have a rematch clause in this fight, or was he your mandatory? What's the
I got a rematch clause in the fight for sure.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah, that will be my next fight for sure.
Oh, that's your next fight?
Yeah, that's my next fight.
Okay. So
I have immediate rematch. So he can't take no other fights without fighting me.
Anything about that fight shocked you that you wasn't expecting?
No. I feel like for me to went through what I went through and still lose on the scorecard by 1 or 2 points, I feel like I did a hell of a job. I feel like me at 100 will blow through Diaz. And Diaz can fight. It's nothing that shocked me or anything like that because like I knew what I was up against. Diaz not a slouch. And I feel like fights are supposed to be competitive. And when people think that they're just gonna go into a fight and just dominate guys at certain levels, then they got the a wrong mindset. I feel like fights at this level is supposed to be competitive, and even on a night like that with Tevin Farmer, the fight was still competitive.
Definitely was. Tev, so I want to ask, and obviously it's probably maybe personal to you. I don't know. So definitely whatever you choose, however you choose to answer is cool. But is there any regret in not taking that Gervonta Davis fight? I know that the $2 million that was offered wasn't what was worth for that particular fight, but it's allegedly like 3 times what you received in the Joseph Diaz fight. So would you have rather at least had that fight?
It's definitely not 3 times more than what I received. I don't know where you get that information.
I thought it was 500,000 you got for Joseph. Is what they were reporting. I could be wrong, and I know you guys get other checks, so I do apologize.
I can't really speak on what I mean, but it definitely wasn't 3 times more than what I got. But to answer that question, no, I don't regret that because it's not about what I made for Jojo Diaz or what fight can be easier or what fight can be harder. It's about the fight itself. I'm a businessman. I'm not going to sell a Bentley for $50,000 because the rest of the cars on the lot is worth $20,000. If that makes any sense. So
perfect sense.
That fight with Gervonta Davis fight is worth way more than $2 million. I'm a businessman. I don't need $2 million. You know, give me what I'm worth. Me and Joe Diaz, the hype wasn't built up as me and Gervonta. Me and Gervonta Davis, our hype been built up since 2014, and me and him did this. So why would I let the promoters make all the money and Tevin Former not get what he deserved and not get a part of the pay-per-view and not get a part of the video and not get it don't make sense in my book, you know. I own my cars, I own my home. I don't need that. I'm okay, you know. So I feel like when I come back and be a 2-time world champion, it'll still be a big fight. It'll still be a big fight because I'll be a 2-time world champion. He'll be a 2-time world champion. We both fight at 135. It'll still be a big fight. The hype is still there. People still want to see us fight. This fight that I lost from Joe Diaz, the big respect to him, and I'm proud of him. The fight that I lost with him didn't bring down my stock. You know, anybody with eyes gonna see that Tevin Former was off that night.
Yeah, you absolutely definitely looked off. And here's what I'll say. I'm not going to compare it exactly to AJ, but to me, it's not like your stock dropped or raised. Well, to me, it was a great, fun fight, and that always raises your profile. But to me, it's like an AJ. I think that you have earned the right to get a get back. We deserve, as fans, to see you make that attempt again, and you deserve for what you've done in the fight game. To attempt that get back like AJ, got. But let me ask you, so now the fight's not on the table, but do you think that you can, or do you retire without fighting Tank, or does that fight have to happen?
That fight has to happen, but we don't as fighters, we can dictate it to a certain point. But it's really up to the promoters because at the end of the day, if the promoter's not giving me and Gervonta Davis what we want and stuff like that, then we won't take the fight. It's just simple. So a lot of fights that go on, it comes down to a team. The fighters and the promoters all sit together and we all come to an agreement where we all can make money and we can all be happy at the end of the day and nobody try to fuck nobody over. I feel like everybody should eat, and I feel like yeah, that's what I feel like. It's not just with boxing; it's just with life in general. I feel like everybody's supposed to eat. Everybody should be able to work together and make it to the top, and not just one person always trying to get over on somebody. Like I don't like that type of stuff. Like I don't like that.
Tev, have the home improvements finished? Are you all done?
Nah, man. Nah, it's still going on, man. It's still. I'm getting my pool done now, man. It's still going on, y'all. It's crazy.
That's dope. So wait, it was
I'm getting a pool.
I don't remember a pool being in the video. Are you adding a pool?
No, I got a pool.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a pool.
You resurfacing it?
They fixing it up. It's like 9 feet. The height is like 9 feet with a pool, slime board, and all that. But yeah, no, it been there. I don't think I showed you though. I might have did. I'm not sure. Probably not. Because I wasn't at that point yet.
Okay. I know that, like I told my listeners before, man, the vlog that you and your wife have is very entertaining, man. I implore everybody to check it out. We got a few questions from the people, so I do want to go to that. Let's see here. We got Lids Low in Decatur, Georgia says, what fight you want? I mean, really, really want bad. Meaning belt or no belt. You want this one guy. Who is he?
Gervonta Davis.
Okay.
Jordan Diaz. I feel like it's not about the belt or no belt. It's just about being very smart and intelligent, because when we every time a fighter steps in the ring, there's a big possibility you could not walk back out the ring. So you got to make everything right, because it's not only about us; it's about our families too. So, God forbid one of us walk into the fights, me, Gervonta, or anybody, and don't come out healthy. At least we can leave stuff back for our family, money back for our family, and property back for our family. So we're not only doing it for us; it's way bigger than just us as a human being. And I feel like, me personally, I feel like I do it more for my family and stuff like that, because if I was walking this world alone by myself with no family, I probably wouldn't even be as motivated as I am to get to where I'm at, because I do it for my family, for real, and stuff like that. So.
All right. David Maldonado says, who do you think wins a fight between Teofimo and Tank, especially now that Tank been caught up in the hip-hop groupie Adrian Broner lifestyle?
For real, I feel like that could be a 50-50 fight. I feel like they both strong. They both explosive as fuck. I feel like whoever trained the hardest and whoever showed up with the better game plan that night will win the fight. I don't think it's one particular person. I don't think that I could pick one particular person that I say would win that fight. We would have to watch that fight in order to see that. I say it's a 50-50 fight, man. I really don't know. I would actually like to see that shit, honestly.
All right. We got George Foster in the UK says, really quality fight against Diaz. A very enjoyable watch, but did you get the game plan wrong?
Nah, it wasn't about me getting the game plan wrong. I adapt when I get into the ring. The problem was I wasn't able to execute the game plan, or I wasn't able to be slick. I wasn't able to do the things that I usually do. Due to some things, but at a later date, the world and the fans will definitely know what I'm talking about.
Israel in Oklahoma says, thanks for coming on the Boxing Voice. No question. Ready to see you come back soon. When next in Oklahoma, lunch on me. We got the
thanks, man. Tell him I appreciate that while he's listening. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be in Oklahoma one of these days and you can go take him for something to eat.
He's definitely listening. He's a daily listener, so we appreciate Israel. We got the landlord who's also listening that says, big fan, champ. Was there something that happened in camp before the fight that was bothering you? Definitely didn't look yourself versus Diaz. Thanks for coming on the show. You don't have to answer that because you've already answered that twice. It'll come out soon, guys.
I answer it.
Yeah. It'll come out.
It was never nothing that happened in camp. It's something that's been a part of my life for since I was for fucking many years, and it just took a toll on me. But we'll talk about that at a later date.
All right, Victor Baluos. I'm gonna learn this one day, Victor Baluos. I don't know. Canelo Alvarez versus Jamal Charlo. Who wins and why?
Charlo and Canelo and Charlo. Wow. I don't know. Hell of a fight, man. Hell of a fight. That's a hell of a fight. I feel like Canelo is very elusive. His footwork has gotten better. His head movement is hella great, and he's very intelligent. Then you got Jamal Charlo, powerful. He got that dog in him. He won't quit. So I don't know. That's a good fight. That's a fight, like I said. We'll just have to see.
All right, we got Carlito in the UK says, "What's good, Tevin? Can't wait to see you get that W in the rematch. Of all the ventures you got going on outside of the ring, what has been the most rewarding?"
Hey, what's up? He says, "Hey, Carlito, what's up, Carlito?" Out of all my adventures that I do outside the ring, what has been the most? He said, "What has been the most what?"
Rewarding.
Buying a house.
Beautiful.
Buying the house and buying the house cash out and owning it because it's like having money in the bank. That's definitely that's a dream of mine and stuff like that. So when I accomplished it, even though becoming the world champion, well, I can say becoming the world champion has became a dream of mine probably like 9 years ago. So, buying the house has been a dream of mine forever, and I accomplished it. So that's what it is. Appreciate the question.
All right, we got SG Pass. Steve in Chicago says, "What's up, champ? I always enjoy your fights. They are very entertaining. Do you have any details on where the rematch with Diaz will take place? Good luck."
What's up, Chicago? I'm not sure where the rematch will be at. It might be in Philly. You never know. We're gonna see. I got a good lawyer, so my lawyer A1. I pay top dollar for my lawyer, so we gonna make it right, and we're gonna make it to where though is a fair move for both of us. At least we're gonna try.
All right, we got Intrigue the Incredible in Atlanta says, "If Keith One-Time Thurman versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight happens, who do you favor to win and why?"
Keith Thurman and Bud.
Yes, sir.
I got a favorite Bud. And not that Keith Thurman is not good. I like Keith Thurman. I feel like Keith Thurman move really good. He's jab really good. And I just feel like Bud is the dog right now. And I feel like Crawford got the spark. And I don't know how Keith Thurman is going to be after these injuries fighting a top guy like that. Injuries take a toll on fighters, man. And Bud Crawford is just like right now he got that energy that nobody can beat him. He a dog. I feel like he one of the top on the pound list, depending on who you're speaking to.
We have Antonio in Albany who says, "Champ, can you consider a person pound for pound if he hasn't beat an elite fighter in his division? Can he be pound for pound number one?"
I mean, it depends. It depends on who's judging the pound for pound list. Because pound for pound can mean different things. You can win 3 weight classes and never report nobody and be pound for pound. Like, or are you talking about skills? Or are you talking about who you beat? Like, it depends. When we talk pound for pound nowadays, we got to narrow it down to what do you mean by pound for pound? Are you talking about skills? Are you talking about if he was heavyweight, welterweight, or lightweight, he'd be able to beat everybody in the division? Or are you talking about the resume? Like, it's multiple things. But to answer his question, I feel like you can. I feel like because somebody haven't beaten an elite fighter, you can. I mean, if somebody beat the whole division 2 times, then you have no choice but to say they pound for pound. Like, if you go to 35, let's go to Terrence Crawford. A lot of people don't think Terrence Crawford for elite fighters, but he dominated divisions. He dominated the whole 35. He dominated the whole 140, and then he went to 147 and won the belts. But people still say he had before elite fighter, which I don't think that's true. But let's say it is true. He's not pound for pound because they say he didn't fight an elite fighter. He dominated divisions. And sometimes, and let's not forget, this is a business of boxing. Sometimes we don't get the fights that we want to get. It's a 2-way street. We don't get those. So you can't, I don't like to narrow nobody's success down because of something they can't control, if that makes sense.
Nah, that is actually a beautiful way of putting it and another way of looking at it, because I am critical of certain fighters that don't have certain fights. But you're right, narrowing someone's success or marginalizing it because of the business of boxing is a bit unfair. But the thing is, you guys are the franchise. So the promoter works for you. I don't understand certain fighters' situation. Like, how can you say you can't get the fight when that guy works for you? And you're with a big promoter. You're not with a small time promoter. You're a big promoter in this hypothetical situation. Or you brought up Crawford. Let's use. He's with Top Rank. How could Top Rank turn around and tell him they can't get him a fight? They're Top Rank. They promoted Evil Knievel.
Hey, Ness, you got to understand this though, and I agree with you 100%. But you got to understand this. Let's say Top Rank or any promoter. Let's say Tevin Farmer want to fight somebody else that's not with my promoter. It's up to them. It's up to their promoters too to say yes. Usually two promoters is not on the same accord. Two fighters. Most of the time, the two fighters are, but some of the time the two promoters not. And it'd be like it's just not that easy, man. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was. And
so you don't think it's a matter of money? Like for instance, if someone wants to use Tevin Farmer's services on another broadcasting network, the only way to get you off DAZN with your promoter's blessing is to pay you well. The way that Ramirez went from ESPN to DAZN. Like, that is the formula.
Yeah, but they both agreed on that. They came up to they both agreed and they came to an agreement.
Because Eddie made that offer nice and healthy to Bob. He had to say yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
But Eddie made a good offer to Al Hammond for Davis for me too, and it didn't happen. He offered Davis $8 million, and they said they told Eddie that you can't make us offers, and they offered me $2 million.
Now, I get that, because that's a lot of money not to leave. Honestly, that's a lot of money not to leave.
And it's not even leaving. It was a one fight deal. It was a one fight deal, man. It was a one fight deal. But like, I got a big respect for them dudes over there, especially Leonard Allaby, man. I got big respect for them, especially him, man. He a solid guy. Like, I like him a lot. He a solid dude, man.
What do you think is the holdup on this big super fight that everybody wants? Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. That is actually J-Mac in the New Orleans questions. Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence. Who you got and why? Break it down for us, champ.
The holdup, I can't even speak on the holdup because I'm not over in either camp, and I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. It could be another Tevin Farmer and Terrence Crawford. One thing about Al Hammond, man, that would be budget, man. I like that though. They stand their ground, down budge. But who will win? I would like to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. I want to know who will win. Honestly, I got relationships with both of them guys. More of Earl Spence. But I like Terrence Crawford a lot, man. I don't know who will win that fight. I would like to see. I would like to see who will win that fight, man. They both dogs. I don't know, man. Damn, you got me hyped about that. And boxing ain't even going right now.
All right, we got a few more from the people, but I want to just let you know what we're talking about, because it's kind of around your division, and this fighter is saying he wants to move up. So today's topic of discussion is Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. Shakur feels the winner should get Miguel Berchelt because Oscar was supposed to face him at 126, vacated, moved up, hasn't really faced anybody, so they should fight each other before anyone gets Berchelt. But we also have the secondary conversation that, Shakur is saying the only way I don't move to 130 is if I get that Josh Warrington unification, but obviously Warrington wants to fight someone on Dazn who's an interim titleist. And we're just throwing in Gary Russell's name. Like, if you want to unify, Gary's there. He's the longest reigning champion. It's got to be a big fight. So just weigh your thoughts in on that. I guess Shakur versus Valdez and Shakur versus Russell. And ultimately Shakur versus Berchelt, or the winner of that, Valdez Stevenson. I know I just messed your head up with all those names, right? I hope you got that.
No, it's good. I got it. I connected. So Valdez, Shakur. I feel like Shakur beat Valdez. I feel like Shakur is young. He's still growing tremendously. The kid can fight his butt off, man. And last but not least, the confidence is through the roof. When you got confidence like that, man, it's hardly to stop a person with confidence like that can fight at the same time. Remind me of Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford got the confidence, but he can fight, and that's a dangerous fighter. I like Shakur and Valdez fight for sure. I feel like Shakur will beat Valdez. No problem. Far as Gary Russell and Shakur, I feel like that'll be another good fight. I feel like that'll be a hell of a fight for sure. I would definitely lean towards Shakur a little bit. He much younger, he much fresher. He much taller, and his distance is crazy. When you that much taller than a guy, like if you like Gary Russell, Shakur probably like 5'7". If you like Gary Russell at 5'7", for somebody to have distance like Shakur Stevenson, you got to be the same height or as tall as him. Gary Russell like 5'4". I think that's gonna be. I think that stylistically that don't make sense for the fight. I feel like Shakur will be too much. Gary Russell, he keep Gary Russell at bay at all times. I feel like he's too short. As far as Miguel Berchelt and Shakur Stevenson, I gotta be honest. The only problem I got with that fight is Miguel Berchelt throw punches and fucking punches, and he's strong as fuck, right? But if Shakur can take what he got, I feel like it'll be a long night for Miguel Berchelt. It'll be a long night. Because like I said, Shakur can box his ass off, man. Shakur can box his ass off. And I seen that Miguel Berchelt can be boxed. I seen it. Shakur is like one of the best boxers, man. And if he can take that, it'll be a long night for Miguel Berchelt. But that's if he can take it. And I believe he can. We just haven't seen it yet because he's just too skillful. So we haven't seen if he can take a punch yet. But ain't nothing wrong with that.
Tevin, from everything that you've learned in this business of boxing, you kind of brought your own career to this level. Put yourself in Bob Arum's shoes. What's a better fight for him? Is it Shakur Valdez or Valdez Berchelt?
You said Shakur Valdez. Oh, Shakur Valdez. Who wins? I think the better fight for Shakur.
No. For Bob, put yourself in Bob Arum's position because he's got to make these fights. Which one do you think, in his eyes is, because he's thinking money, right? So it's like, does he give Shakur Valdez? Because you think he could beat him. I think he could beat him. How many more people are going to make Shakur the favorite, and then you lose the business of the undefeated Mexican 2-division champion? You know what I mean? So which fight makes more sense for top rank, Shakur versus Valdez or versus Berchelt?
Well, it depends which one he wants to sacrifice. Because I can't put myself about Arum's shoes, because if I was a promoter coming from being a fighter, I will look at the boxing business much different. Of course, I will want to make my money, but I will also look at it from a fighter's perspective as well, because I was once a fighter, so I know exactly what it's like to be a fighter. But it depends which one he wants to sacrifice and which guy do we think can bring him more money over the years. Of course, Bob Arum is getting old, but I think that Shakur. If I was Bob Arum personally, I would give You can't save fighters, man. You got to win. When you go to the fight, you got to win. You have to win. You can't save fighters. I would give Shakur Valdez, honestly.
Exactly.
I would
That's
give
what I
Shakur
said.
Valdez.
That's what I said.
It's possible that Aki Valdez is not he's not a superstar, right? So it's possible that if Shakur beats Valdez and then fight Miguel Berchelt and beats Miguel Berchelt, he could possibly be a superstar.
Well said. Man, yo, when you going to start managing these fighters, champ? You almost there. I'm telling you. You got it down, man. You got it down for real.
No, but you agree, right?
Definitely. I definitely.
He could
And I actually threw a little salt in the wound. I said if he doesn't give him Valdez, we got to question all the rumors and you know, all the black fighters that have come out in the past and say Bob Arum doesn't know how to promote black fighters. Bob Arum doesn't cater to my demographic. And I would have to start to question that because, listen, he was the mandatory for Valdez. At 26, Valdez vacated. So, okay, that's a little fishy. But if you're Shakur, it's like, whatever, I'll still become a champion, even though I wanted to face the champion. I didn't want to fight for a vacant title. But now
I got an idea.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I got an idea. Valdez not a champion at 30, right? Correct? He's not a champion.
But he's been in talks with Berchelt, though. That's the thing. He has been in talks, and he has been promoted first by Bob Arum. So he might feel like, yo, you owe me. Why would I fight this kid moving up when I deserve a title shot now?
I agree. This would. If I was Shakur manager, and not saying that they're not doing anything, because I love his manager, especially Andre Ward. That's my dog. If I was them, being though he was already mandatory for the 26. He moved up. I would have a talk to the WBC. How about they fight for a title eliminator to face Miguel Berchelt to cut all the bullcrap? Talk to Mauricio Suleiman. Try to get a elimination fight to where though they have to fight each other. It's not up to Bob Arum no more. They mandate them to do a title eliminator. The winner face Miguel Berchelt. Easy.
And that's exactly what Shakur wants. He just didn't mention WBC. He just said, you know, me and you fight, and then the winner get Berchelt.
No, and Shakur should think that way, but me being a vet in the game and business savvy, it's not going to work out that way. You want to know why? Because I couldn't get the big fights because I can fight my ass off. Shakur can fight his ass off. They're not going to give him those fights. Guess what he's going to have to do? To get the fights he wants, I'm telling you out of my own mouth, unless Bob Arum make the fight happen. To get the fights that Shakur wants, he's going to have to become number one. He's going to become number one at 130 because nobody's going to fight him. Nobody's going to fight Shakur. Nobody's going to fight Shakur. He has to become number one at 130, move up, and become number one.
But that's the thing, Tev. You know Gary will fight him. That's why I don't understand why we not talking about him and Gary. Gary will fight him. Gary was about to move up to fight you because you was talking and then you lost. But he came on this show and said, "Yo,
I mean,
what he called you?" He said, "I heard boy talking about me. So after this fight, I'm gonna take care of number. I'm gonna move up." He was coming for you.
Some people were just talking. They got mouths, and maybe he was serious, and maybe he wasn't. But listen. Maybe he was serious, maybe he wasn't, but we would never know because I lost, right? We would never know how serious he was because I lost. But guess what? That shit still stands. When I come back and become two times world champion, which I will, and that's a fact, that the same shit stands. The same shit stands. It don't change. It don't change. I still want him. You know what I'm saying? I still want Gary Russell after I come back and get my belt back. When I come back and get my belt back, I still want Gary Russell. So we're gonna see. Only time would tell how truthful someone is, man. You know what I'm saying? So I guarantee you, people was hoping that I lose. Like, damn, cross my fingers. And guess what? The hope came true. But I take it on the chin. Never cry, complain. I give JoJo Diaz his credit. Told him congratulations. He the champ, and he deserved it. He beat me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just beat anybody. He beat Tevin Farmer, the guy that nobody could defeat in years. And there's no excuse that something was wrong with me. That's not an excuse because I sit in the fort, you know? Like, it's no excuse. There's no excuse. Like, he fucking became champion of the world. But when I come get my fucking title back and become 2-time world champion, these motherfuckers gonna be shook. Like, all this motherfucker. I'm gonna go another 8 years. No, I ain't going another 8 years running the street. I don't think I'm gonna fight that long. I'm gonna go another 4 or 5 years running the street. Run.
Tevin, let me
4 year run.
Tevin, let me ask you, do you give Jojo Diaz a trilogy fight right away, or do you not give it to him, or do y'all get it in a couple years later? What would happen if you won that title back?
So I'm gonna tell you my thought process, and this and some people can agree to disagree, right? So he came to my fight with nothing, right? He beat me. I beat him right back. Even though me personally telling for him, I will probably give him a trilogy fight because it's just me. But I'm just saying, someone that come to a fight with nothing to offer in the beginning don't deserve a trilogy fight. Like Ruiz beat Joshua, right? But Ruiz came to the Joshua fight with nothing to give. Then Joshua beat him right back. You're not a champion until you defend the belt. Trilogy fight only happens when two champions meet up. One champion got a belt, the other champion got a belt. One champion beat the other one, then the other one come back and beat that champion for his belt. Then it'll be a trilogy fight. But when you come to the table with nothing, it don't have to be a trilogy fight.
Do you make it look as easy as AJ made the second Ruiz fight look?
Easier.
Let me go back out to these questions from the people because I know they're excited and waiting. We got Rick in the ATL. Big fan, champ. Love the YouTube channel. What do you need to do different to secure your next win?
Hey, what up, Rick? I appreciate the love on the YouTube. Make sure everybody go follow YouTube. Life is Tevin and Poker. What do? I just get myself healthy and be back. It's nothing particular that I need to do. Like I'm a skillful guy. I just gotta be 100. Come fight night, and we gonna make sure everything right. You know, I gotta hire my nutritionist. A lot of other things that I gotta do. I gotta hire my nutritionist. A lot of other things I gotta do. But I'm gonna be great. I promise. I'm gonna be great. I promise. I learned a lot from that fight. You know what's crazy? I got all the way to the level I'm at today without a nutritionist.
Wow. That's shocking.
You let it out the bag. So you saying it was hard making weight?
No.
You saying it was hard making weight, Tev? You said it was hard making weight.
He's trying to get that scoop, Tev.
Listen, if you look at my story, I was on weight a week before the fight. It's never about weight for me.
That probably hurt you. You probably made the weight too quick because you ain't have a nutritionist to get you there on time.
No. I was on weight a week way before the fight. I've been on weight. This don't have nothing to do with what me and my trainer say we can't speak on. No, hell no, it had nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying, I'm just telling you a lot of things that I'm going to do, that I'm going to change.
Bet. We got Jemmy in Delaware says, why do you think no one wants to fight Gary Russell at 126? They always say he fights once a year, but shouldn't that be more of a reason to fight him since he's not that active?
I don't know. I'm not in these guys' head, man. I don't know. That's a tricky topic right there. I'm not really sure why guys don't want to fight. Maybe guys feel like they can't beat him. Maybe that. Maybe they don't feel like he's worth it. Maybe they feel like he's too much of a risk and a low reward. I don't know. I have no idea on that. I'm gonna be honest.
What threats do you see in him? What threats do you see in him? I mean, you were willing to fight him. What are his why? I mean, look at it from that angle. Like, what's the threat in Gary Russell?
Well, I can't look at it from that angle because a lot of guys are skilled like me, so they're not gonna be able to do what I can do with Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? He Gary Russell. Let's put it like this. I'm gonna take myself out of the equation and look at it from somebody else's perspective. Gary Russell is a threat to a lot of people. A lot of people not skillful as Gary Russell. A lot of people can't do what Gary Russell can do, but Tevin Farmer can. So he's not a threat to me, but he can be a threat to others.
All right, I get it. We got John Feliciano says, good morning, Tevin. I love your style of slick boxing, rooting for you to get your title back. So no question, just showing love.
Tell him I said thank you. Well, he can hear me. Thank you, John, and I appreciate it. And for sure, I'll be back with the slickness and looking like Purnell. And yeah, I'll be back.
All right, we got Sid in Orlando that says, good morning, Tevin. Are you fighting Diaz again? And when do you change? How do you change the outcome? But you've answered both, so just giving out a shout out. And then we got Getty in Harlem. Salute, champ. Thank you for your time. Next fight, I hope for good health. All right, so no question, just showing love.
Thank you, y'all.
And then the last one is JT in New Orleans says, Earl Spence at 160. Is he good or an elite fighter?
At 160?
Yes. 2 divisions up.
Only time will tell, man. He's hella good at 147. I don't know how good he'll be at 160. Only he knows that. Maybe he can fight at 160 comfortable. I don't know how much weight he cut to get to 47. I don't know any of those particulars. So if I knew those things, I could probably give a better assessment on it. But I don't really know those things. I just know he's hella good at 147. But he may be good at 160. You never know. Because me personally, I'm a better fighter at 35 than I am at 30. I just can make 30, so I'll fight 30.
Sure, man. Tev, I want to thank you for all this time you've given us. That is definitely a lot. We appreciate you, man. Wishing you the best in all your endeavors, in and out the ring. Wishing you success on that rematch, and can't wait to bring you back on the show to announce it whenever you do get a date and this COVID clears up. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. If you can, give out any social media for those that are listening and are not following, can do so.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to what I had to say. I want to thank y'all for inviting me on here again, and I appreciate it. I want everybody to stay safe and stay in the crib. Only go out if you have to, man, because some people don't believe what's going on. Well, if you don't believe it, it's better being safe than sorry. Stay in the house, man. And y'all can follow my YouTube channel. We dropped another video today, Life as Tevin and Polka, LIFEASTEVIN And you can follow my Instagram at TevinFormer22. And that's it, man. Stay up, y'all. Hey, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Tevin, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Former world champion Tevin Farmer. First and foremost, want to thank him, obviously, for being able to come on the show. You know how much I always appreciate champions. When we got a prospect, contender, and then they turn champion and come back on the show, we appreciate that. And, especially former world champions as well. We like to follow the entire career, man, the entire career. So, yeah, man, appreciate Tevin for his time. And it's just like Gabe. We had Gabe on last night, Gabe Rosado, and it's so funny they're both from Philadelphia. But, I've watched their story come to this part of their life, this chapter of their life, and it's just beautiful. It's just like it's a book. It's like a story
they're so
book.
Relatable. Like they're so like every man.
Well,
it's like easy to root for. I just mean
more from the sense that it's like, they have the happy ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like beautiful. You want that storybook type of stuff.
Yeah. And both of them, funny that they're both from Philly, East Coast guys. I don't know. Just saying, no shots fired. But they're funny that they're both from Philly and so business savvy. Both of them have been able to do so much outside of the ring. So shout out to Tevin Farmer and Gabe Rosado. It would be beautiful.
About the money too.
It would be beautiful if Gabe Rosado could become a world champion. Because you think about, we as fight fans talk so much, right? And then life was put into perspective for me from a boxing standpoint when Pedraza became a 2-time world champion. It's like, bro, you gotta respect what it is some of these dudes do. And yo, I respect Gabe tremendously, and he's never been able to win that world title. Yesterday, listening to a story, the fact that I remember I covered all those fights. When he fought in the Sands Casino, bro, he fought those 3 times on NBC Sports. That's when freaking Main Events got their first deal. Not their first deal, obviously. They were on HBO back in the day, but I mean, got their hands wet again. They were starting to pop. They built Judah's career, rebuilt. What was that kid from Detroit that they had too? I loved him, man. He didn't pan out, but he was amazing on the microphone and on ESPN Friday Night Fights. He had curly hair, light skin from Detroit. Talk hella trash, bro.
Was he really tall?
I don't know. He fought.
Thin,
I
like
think he
super
might have
thin?
fought Leonardo Tyner, maybe. I don't know, but I'm going
Yo,
off topic.
I'll tell you what though. If I was wondering before what the issue was for Tevin in the fight, I'm wondering even more now.
Really?
For him to say that it's something he's been dealing with since forever and throughout his life, it tells me that, it's something real deal.
Yeah, I actually thought is the word neurological?
Neurological.
Yeah, like could it be something like that? Because I think someone was always saying like, yo, you seen his eye flicking? Like there was a lot of videos of his eye flicking that night. And I'm like, come on, bro. He could have had an eyelash. I get eyelashes in my eyes all the time. But listen, once again, thank you to Tevin Farmer. I'll keep checking if Steve Cunningham hits me up, man. He was supposed to come on and really round up this Philly special. But yeah, man, I want to thank everybody that's tuning in. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, it helps with the visibility of the show. Even on come on, champ. Did he wake up? He active. Champ. I would love to get him on. Let's go out to these callers, though. We're going to hit the sponsors real quick. Any final thoughts on the main subject?
No, I think that, honestly, Tevin put some really good perspective in it. I'm glad that you opened up the conversation to him because, he gave us some viewpoints that we touched on and you had definitely mentioned, but just coming from a fighter, I think it was a little different. So I agreed with a lot what he had to say. It's impossible to really consider it from all sides and not have a different answer. If you're Bob Arum, I think you want one thing. If you're Miguel Berchelt, I think you want another. If you're Oscar Valdez, if you're Shakur Stevenson, you want another. Everybody wants something different for different reasons. So but it still would be a great fight. But
definitely would be a great fight, man. I got to get Shakur on here, bro, because we got to find out why he doesn't push, man, for that.
Try to put that pressure
for the Gary fight. Like, I don't know. Look, even Tevin thinks he could beat him. He thinks he's younger, fresher, taller, better distance. And that doesn't mean much, but look, it means a lot. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Want to give some shout outs to Mario Guzman, Getty in Harlem, KT, Nicholas, Mike John, and I believe Madam President should be Dominique. Shout out to everybody that signed up to the Patreon family. I hope everyone is taking advantage of the Axe a Fighter or Axe. I don't know. I need to come up with a better phrase for that because it's not a fighter series. It's like an Axe anyone we interview series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can take advantage of that for as little as $3 and get in the entry level on the family here and at least be able to kind of engage with every guest that we have, and ask them a question and really make our interviews that more enjoyable, honestly. But yeah, man, we're going to go out to the phone lines. Remember the call-in number is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget all my Patreon Daily Show users. Hit me up on Skype at Nestor Gibbs. I was about to say Nest GTO, but it's Nestor Gibbs. And add a friend request if you're already not a friend. But I'm going to kind of continue this ongoing call here and just kind of ring it every morning for you guys and help you out like that. If you're on Blog Talk, remember you got to press 1 to get in the queue and let us know that you do want to voice your opinion on the show. All right, let's do this.
It is hard to continue developing new content.
No.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
All right. Let's go out to... We got Getty. Talk to me, man, in Harlem. Good morning. No, Getty? Greatness is excellence. I'm pretty sure that's Getty in Harlem. There you go. What up, champ? You unmuted. You just got to talk now. Hello. All right. Greatness is excellence. You haven't figured out your Skype, champs. All good. All right, Stainless. I got you. We're going out to California Zone.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo, good morning, TBV. We in the building. What's up?
What up, champ?
Hey, man, just ready. I was hoping that you take my call after this battle, man. What's up, Mario? You reporting to your battle station or what? The mic is smoking.
Mario ready, bruh. Mario ready.
Hey, hold up, man. I'm going to take my call after this. I only got one call. Call me back, man. I mean, I'll wait till after.
All right. I mean, damn, so everybody waiting on the battle. I mean, I think Mario went to freshen up. You know what I'm saying? Get microphone ready. Microphone checker. Yo, so I don't know. Does everybody want to wait now? This is gonna be great. I think everybody does, all right? All right. Yep. JT said he wanna wait. All right. And everybody talking about they gonna wait. Okay, and Mario ain't here, so it's just me, guys. They left me all alone. All right, we got 404. Who is 404? Let me double check this, cause once I'm alone, flying solo here. Mario went to get video ready, I guess. I don't even know. Let's see. 404 is. That new? No, that's Liz Lowe in Decatur, Georgia. What up, champ?
Hey, what cracking legging, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, everything kosher. Great ass interview, guy.
Thank you,
and
brother.
I must admit, man, I got to say this to you, bro. I'm loving the fucking energy you giving Stevenson Shakur, dog. Hey, keep this shit pumping for a couple more shows, man. Make sure it get into the right hands, bro. You know me, I always share your shit with people.
For
Hey,
sure.
I'm fucking with you, man. Hard, for real, bro. Hey, that Stevenson Core shit, because he is, man. That's a great young man, man. That dude finna do great things, and I hope they don't try to stifle him like they do on my nigga Bud. Speaking of Bud, shout out to motherfucking Tevin Farmer for, first of all, answering my question. And second, for shedding yet more light on the guy, Bud, the amazing Bud. But I ain't gonna press your buttons too much about it, you know what I'm saying? Good show, Ned. Keep that shit up. Oh, I did want to get one thing out to Mario. It's a little criticism, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, Mario, but I gotta give it to you, bro. Hey, man, when you having your little, conversation with Ness or even other people, try not to go back and forth with what you saying, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you be confusing me, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, stick to whatever that is that's in your brain and just go with it, my guy. If it come out wrong, just correct the shit. But you do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. I started to call you Tennis Mario, you dig? But I ain't gonna fuck with you like that. But yeah, just work on that, player. I appreciate y'all.
Now, that's his number one criticism. You know, it's funny. I never realized
I heard
it.
my name.
Oh, yeah, because, they criticized you once again for your flip-floppiness.
What did I say?
It's not what you didn't say. It's that you say too much. You never say just one stance. You always got to see both. because you blame that on your
specifically
sign.
on this show.
Oh no, it's not this show.
Oh, he was talking about another show.
In general, no, just in general. He said he said, yo, he fuck with you. He got a little bit of criticism though, because sometimes you confuse him because you go back and forth so much.
Yeah, I feel you. Who was that? That was J-Mac?
Nah, that was Lidslow, Decatur, Georgia.
Oh,
listen, people didn't want to go to calls, bro. They want to hear the rap. So what? Stainless go first, right? Because he's reigning, or who you defending? Who's challenging who?
I'll go first.
Oh,
I guess I'll go first. I'll take it off his hand. But where is he there? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, he's there. He said he gonna get right, like all artists do, by lighting one.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
I would like to do that.
No, you gonna have to buy me some time. Let me be right back. The way you took a break. Hold on.
No problem. Listen. Yeah, man. I'm sure Stainless is listening. This is what we'll do. We'll do one round, okay? Whatever you got. See, and here's the issue too. I had went on Stainless's tip with the track that he put out, because I really liked it, and so that was the verse I was always gonna spit on, today. And then Stainless was like, "Well, let's battle. Let's get it in." So I said, "All right, you know what? Forget that verse, because I still want to record that track. Honestly, I really don't. I gotta wait until I can get in the studio. But I still want to record that track. So I said, you know what? Scrap it. I'm gonna go ahead and write something just brand new. So that's what I did. And it's probably enough for 2 rounds, it definitely is enough for 2 rounds, at least a short round. But yeah, I just rather get it off in one.
But the thing is, look, you could use Stainless beat because it's a YouTube beat, but that is a copyrighted beat.
No, I got my own beat. But, yeah, I had my cousin make it.
But to drop what the rap verse about boxing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because what I was telling them is that that's what I was gonna spit today. Remember, we had talked about recording that track on Monday or Tuesday. I was like, I'm gonna spit it today. But then Stainless,
he's gonna be writing
that
something
call
fresh.
Out. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write something brand new. So I just wrote something brand new.
So how many hours old is this? Is this 16?
Okay, like total, it's probably about 48 hours old, but finished, it's only about 6 hours old.
Okay.
Like last night at like.
So
2
you
in the
going
morning.
first? You going first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Even though
you could claim,
I don't know if he's using a beat.
Nah. It's got to be acapella because of the show.
It won't work that way.
Nah, it won't. But even though
mic off his stand.
Even though you're like, I don't know, self-proclaimed defending champ, you gonna go first?
Yeah. I'll go first. I'll go first. Here's the thing. I'll go first because it's like I think it'll be easier that way. Because if he goes first, well, no, I guess it really doesn't matter. I was thinking like if it was a fucking guest or something. We could. It doesn't matter. I'll go first. Just I already said I was gonna go first, so I'll go first.
I mean, floor is yours. I'm gonna go ahead and turn everything down. So it's just you, And,
wait, but are you gonna bring him on first or no?
He's listening. So what are we doing here? How many bars you giving?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I have. I mean, I have probably enough for 2 full rounds because I know y'all had said yesterday like don't make it a long ass verse. And
so I'm gonna go ahead and play this clock because a typical song. I mean, look, a 6ix9ine song was like 2 minutes.
What do we say? Like 30 seconds?
It's on you, but
okay. All right, here we go. Look. What up, Stainless? Here we go. All right, yo, don't chop my head off after this. Yo, I'ma make this painless. Watch me aim this. Still at Stainless. I'm Gotti N-word, man. I'm not the one to bang with. Calling cats stupid, but I'll leave you brainless. Who you think you playing with? So if this a mic check, well then, homie, you better check it hard. Stainless checking Patreons, but signed up with his grandmother's debit card. On the mic, I'm stunting like Spence behind the wheel because I'm about to wreck it hard. Don't get all in your feelings, B. Because we can speak to these callers. They'll say they picked you, but that's what I call a Paul Williams reach. And you judged a book by its cover talking about nobody's scared. I'ma do this like Lucas and get bodies on air.
Ooh.
TBV is the name. I don't think I stuttered once. We coming for the game. Find out in the coming months. You think my fire lame? Then ain't no need to cover up. But don't be surprised when I hit like a Mayweather sucker punch. And you spitting, but homie, you got far to go. Mouth open, heavy breathing. I think Stainless running low on cardio. I got the hardest flow. You flow like soft erections. I ain't even trying to fight, homie. You just a sparring session.
Hold on. He's only 17. Wait, that was too many bars. That was like 1 minute and 17 seconds. We got to at least let Stainless reply.
Okay.
Damn. Is he alive? Stainless?
Yeah, that was nice, man.
Oh, are you on speaker or something? Because, we want your levels right when you spit. You feel me?
Y'all can hear me?
We hear you. I'm a little afraid.
I don't know what you're scared of, bro. I'm confused.
Oh, you sound way better now.
Yeah, that was nice, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what'd he do? Drop off?
It froze. You froze.
I'm right here, champ.
No, but you did freeze for a second.
Yo.
And then it went boop. He said, I'm saying, and then boop.
Stainless? The call still there?
He back.
I mean, people still saying Stainless let it go. I mean, I'm receiving messages. Something happened to him, I think. Stainless. Damn, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna go ahead. Let me bring someone else. Come on, cause I don't make sure it's not me. Someone else unmute and.
Yeah, we can hear you, Ness.
Yeah, we hear you. All right, so it's Stainless. Stainless, are you good?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a call come in.
Oh, you had us nervous. We thought Mario ran you away. Bro, don't be doing that, man. You had us shook right there.
Hey. Work come first. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let me restart that clock so we could give you, your respected minute and 17, 20 seconds, whatever. And yeah, it's on you, champ.
Yeah, first off, hold on. You can restart that clock. Like I said, I just came back off.
Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to rush greatness.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shouts out to Mario. You say you took a couple of days to write that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? My work a little different from yours, so I was just gonna freestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to let you go first. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that. You know what I'm saying? You had already wrote yours. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to disrespect it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you that good?
You know what he's doing, right? You know what he's doing, right? That's a veteran tactic. He's talking and he's thinking he's using mine so he can flip it.
We'll see. That's gonna have to take some great memory.
Yeah, that would take a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a battle rapper by trade. I'm an MC.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like I told him in the chat, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a battle like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a cipher battle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, he came at you though, so he didn't get the memo. He didn't get the memo.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's impromptu. You know what I'm saying? But we was talking about getting that started. You know, shout out to Rapping Combat, Info Joe, and anything that we was talking about doing.
He should be listening to this live.
He should be judging or something.
But and plus, like I said, since I had to wait, I rolled up, smoked my blunt. So forgive me if I take a little time.
Oh man, I feel like you came in underprepared, man. You better not be coming out on some Brona shit, man. Listen.
I was waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, I was ready, and then he kind of went off, and then came back on. So that's why I was like, well, just put me last. We'll do it after, but everybody want to hear it. So
oh man, you sound like you backpedaling, champ. He doing the Bobby Smurda.
You just keep talking, man. You just keep talking. So.
All right, well, I'm gonna ring the bell.
All right, so Mario sounded good with your bars. I appreciate it. I know that shit. It was so hard. Surprised that you didn't come up missing. Border Wars again. Think it was a gimmick, but when it comes down to it, yeah, I like that shit. All right, bars cold every time I go. No. This is that flow. niggas won't go. Swoop left, hit you hard with that hook. Nigga in the corner now, second round, shook. Bell rings. Now I hear you breathing pressure. Nigga feeling like he's sick under the weather. Stay home, corona virus, nigga. No pluses, minus. Every time I hit you, wipe you off the. Damn, I guess I ain't ready.
You got time. That's 50
homie.
seconds. That's 50 seconds. You still got time.
Nah. I'm not even gonna try, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I can hear myself rapping in. It ain't there. So.
So you bowing out gracefully. I mean, I think Jay said a verse like that.
What, anytime you want the rematch, you just let me know.
All right, so Mario,
and you can take time like I took time, because that's the thing that people got to understand.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Is that it's not fair. That this wasn't a fair playing level, because you know what I'm saying. Like, that's how I work. I write. Can I freestyle? Yes, but I'm not as good as him at freestyling, honestly. So writing is what I do. We're two different type of MCs. And it's weird. It's hard to prepare. Like, if you heard his track,
hey,
I mean, he's got fire.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I'll tell you what then, because I do want this shit to go right. This is what we gonna do. You either hit me up on Skype. I think I just sent you a friend request on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna set this up. I got beats of my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I told Ness, I just like that beat, so I'm gonna have somebody remake it. And, you know what I'm saying? Make something new for this shit. Well, what we gonna do is we gonna get on here on the back. You know what I'm saying? If you got a beat that you say you want, we'll run with that. You know what I'm saying? You can send me that beat. We'll both write over it. That way Ness can play it right there, you know what I'm saying, on the show. Or if I got a beat you like, you know what I'm saying? I say we get a shit a week time, you know what I'm saying? And then we both come back and spit over that beat because it'll be playing over here. That sound like a good idea?
Yeah, hell yeah. And in fact, I'll finish this verse. And that way, I'm gonna start.
Nah, man, I gotta manage Mario. I'm sorry, Stainless. You lost, champ. Don't take it personal. I still love you, but there's people lining up. I see Intrigue.
What?
Yeah, I see Intrigue, the Incredible in Atlanta. He talking about, yo,
damn,
I'm coming for Mario.
Intrigue.
So I mean,
Wow,
we can't tie the champ up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to put up a good fight to get a rematch. So we gonna have to move on. I mean, keeping it boxing. Like, if you spank somebody else, maybe we get you back in title contention.
I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just keep throwing shots like I do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you throw shots, and then I'm gonna drop bombs, bro. That's gonna be what's gonna happen.
On the real though, I do want you to write something. I thought you would have came better prepared. You ain't hear Mario spit like 2 verses on this show already. He.
Bruh. Think about my last 2-3 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot you had family issues.
Not to mention the last month we done had a tornado.
We should have postponed, baby. You should have postponed.
No, bro. No. I ain't about postponing. I ain't about backing down. I'm a man who can freestyle, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't got to hear him because I wasn't on the show for most of the last 2 weeks, especially like the morning show. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an MC by trade. I love rapping, and I keep hearing he rapping. That shit sound cool, but I don't know what to expect from dude. And then, like knowing, okay, what he writing, like I ain't got time to sit down and write right now. You know what I'm saying? I can freestyle all day. I can spar with my people, get ready for some shit. But sitting down writing, I ain't got that unless I know, okay, this is what's going on. Like I didn't know that all he do is write. You know what I'm saying? I thought he could freestyle battle with me too.
Yeah,
he's a writer, man. He's a writer. I tried to tell y'all, but let me get back to the callers. Obviously, they've been waiting for that. But before I do that, Mario, so can we hear that boxing one that you were supposed to do that was similar to Stainless's one? I think y'all should put that on the track. Y'all should both collab on that.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But man, honestly, I want to drop it on the beat that I have. I mean, I paid my cousin for the beat.
So you don't even want to preview it acapella.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Even that I'm confused on because you was talking about that.
Let me finish. Oh, go ahead.
You was talking about that kind of threw me off. Was you trying to, because that's a song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no.
I just used that beat. You know what I'm saying? You want to get on that too? Because I've been trying to talk to like Intrigue. I know it's other rappers that listen to this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like not just in this country.
Yeah, I would like to see that song finished, man. I would like to see that song finished. That can end up
trying to do that too.
Hell yeah.
Mario?
Hell yeah.
Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Get your shit together, you know what I'm saying? And because we all kind of I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I still got to go to work, but I got enough connections, bro. I got people that's already remaking that beat. You know what I'm saying? So that we ain't got to worry about that whole copyright thing because it's still a sample in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you got to worry. So it's about working that. You know,
But
other.
I can still use the bars from that track though, right? Like it's gonna be the same tempo and everything.
Yeah. It's gonna still be the same tempo. Still the same type of beat, same sound. Like
cool.
The guys I mess with, they make beats like that. That's what I was telling us. Like if I hear a beat I like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with that, or I do something to it, I just go to these guys, like recreate this beat, but make it mine. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. And then they, you know, I've been fucking with these guys for 10, 15 years, so it's not some shit I worry about.
Let me get out to these callers, Stainless. We're gonna take it back to the top. We're gonna try greatness, excellence, which I believe is Getty in Harlem. You ready, Getty? Going once, twice. There you go.
Yo.
Now we hear you.
Good. Yeah, that's a fact, man. Nah, man. Yo, man, first things first, man, shout out to that battle, man. I was definitely looking forward to that. Definitely a shocking upset. I can't lie about that, man. Salute to Stainless. Salute to Mario for that W. But yo, man, definitely good interview with Tevin. I didn't get a chance to say that earlier and everything. Yo, keep doing your thing, man. This is TBV.com, whatever promotions, however you want to put it, man. This is all about TBV, and I'm excited for it.
I appreciate it, Getty, man. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. We're going back out to Info Joe. Talk to us.
Damn. Oh man, hey, Stainless, you my boy, man. You my boy. You know that, man. Mario, you did that, man. You did that. Shout out to you. You had star bars. Hey, you fuck around and be coming for you in a little bit, man.
Hey, it ain't a flow without Info Joe.
That's right. Good shit. Hey, y'all, shout out to the first TBV Rap Border Wars. Let's keep this shit going every Friday, anywhere from around the world. Every Friday, let's keep this shit going, man.
Yo, where them UK rappers at, man? Where them UK rappers at? Always talking about Stormy and 21 Savage. Get in on this Friday rap beef, man. I want some. Not me. I'm sicking Mario on everybody. I'm Jay-Z, this freeway.
Mario, you got the belt right now, man. You got the belt. You better hold on to it tight. I think they're coming for you, bro.
Oh man,
I'm gonna definitely try to hold on to it for sure. But
nah, damn. What was your first one? Who was the first one? It was. Oh, you went at the whole industry.
Yeah, I went at
the industry.
A lot of people. That one kind of got me in a little bit of trouble. Yeah. And then it was R&V. Remember he
spit from New
that
Orleans.
Like 2 bars and I responded, and actually one of them was on Patreon, and I can't remember what happened. The audio messed up or something. But it's not there anymore, but it was.
All right, so let's see. We got Trey in the Bay, Boomerang.
Oh man, just in time, nigga. You ain't no J, nigga. You Tretch. I keep telling you.
Hey yo,
claiming New York niggas, man.
Stop boxing me in. Stop boxing me in. Stop boxing me.
New Yorker.
I'm a tri-stater. I'm a tri-stater.
Tri-stater. All right, motherfucker. Then I'm a tri-stater. What other states is nearby?
Yo, listen, I guarantee you.
If that's the case, Mario could claim New Orleans.
No, he can't. He
got cash money. He got meth. Hold on. If that's the case, then Mario could claim the whole South.
No.
So he bodied you.
No.
The South been banging for the last 20 years, man.
No. I'm going to explain my reasoning. It's all good.
Nah. You can't stay hop, nigga.
I'm state hopping. State hopping.
Anyway, good shit, Mario. Stainless. Brother. Oh, man. Good shit, Mario.
Appreciate it.
Yo, listen. The reason you can't claim other states, Mario, is because what's the nearest state you could get to? How many hours it take in a car?
12 hours to get to Oklahoma. No. I'm sorry. 9 hours to get to Louisiana.
Look at that. Bruh, I'm 12 miles away from New York City. Like, I don't know. It's got to be less than 50 miles away from Philadelphia.
But if somebody live in Houston, I think it's a little easier to claim Louisiana or like that area. Like, I'm way deep down south. So I feel like Texas is the only thing I could really claim. But you get what I'm saying though, right? Like some of these people are like really close to that border.
I'm not claiming, but the tri-state is a thing. Like they don't call any other states that. Like there's no lump sum of states. They do that to the tri-state because we all on that East Coast mentality, bruh. But it's all right. I hear Trey from the Bay hating. You know, all I know is Mario is winning, so I'm Jay-Z until he lose, all right? Let me get the Sonny Woods. What up, champ?
Yo, what up, man?
What's going on, brother? Good morning.
Nothing much. I cannot let Sailors go like that. Mario, we need you. And Ness, my name is not Sonny, it's Sony. Like the tape deck, Sony.
Oh, Sony.
Hey.
All right.
Sony, Mario, you can get it next week or I hit you out now. What's what you want? I'm not letting Sailors go out like that.
You got to get off speaker because you don't sound clear.
No, I'm not on speaker.
What? Really?
I'm not on speaker.
Oh, you sound better
and
now.
it's an iPhone.
Oh, you must have been on Bluetooth.
Now.
He was on Bluetooth. Son was up before. But you sound way better. What was
No Bluetooth or nothing.
What did you say before, though? We hear you now.
I can hit Mario off next week or I'll smash all that shit right now for my boy Sting. It's not going down like that.
Oh, wow. So you think you could just freestyle and come for the king?
I'm trying to tell you, give me a bell ring, I'm going to sing.
I just don't like the way it sounds. You ain't got your iPhone headphones with you? We gonna have to let you get prepared,
no.
Sony.
Yeah, it keep coming in and out.
Yeah, you don't sound good enough for the bars to be heard perfect.
Yeah, it gets clear and then it starts getting real like far away. But
maybe
I'll take it next week.
Listen. Maybe try saying one full sentence directly into the phone, see if we can hear it. Because I would like to hear what you got.
Mic check 1 2.
I'm sorry. The public has spoken. Yo, they said Ness, he gotta battle someone else. He can't just come for the top. Damn, Mario, you earned the respect of them. That was New Orleans just sent me the message. Like, nah, he can't come for my. I'm sorry, Sony. You might have to come at Stainless, but I still want you not to come at Mario. But I guess give me a 20-second Sony introduction. Go for it. We're gonna put the teaser out there to see if people really want to see you come at the king.
All right, well, I'm battling Intrigue then. This was Intrigue.
Straight for Intrigue. Go for it.
I switch lanes, verbally abusing my calls like dynamite. I might blow up this mic fight. My jab's nice. A call-in version of Allen Ave. My questions, they fly. Too much lip, you might die. And that's my words. Freestyle verses, junk like cars. I crush those with metal hands that smash your shit like scrap yards. There's levels of this. Yes, this flips your words that spiral out of control.
Cut it. That was 30 seconds, man. We put it out there. That's a feeler. We gonna see what the world think, man. If they want to hear Sony versus Mario, we'll see. Well, actually, he put that at Intrigue. I guess Intrigue, you're gonna have to either respond or take that L, man. That's at Intrigue because he want to come for the top. Going. Yeah, he coming for the top. So he want Intrigue. And he want to earn his way to the top, and he only said Intrigue. He ain't mentioned nobody else, so I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that.
That's Intrigue.
I mean, he did do it. What you mean? Ain't we boxing rapping? He threw out a boxing punchline. He said my jab is something. I heard that, right, Mario?
Yeah, he said jab, and then he said what's it coming out the corner, something like that. That was dope.
Yeah, he threw like one or two boxing references. Damn, we got a boomerang. It looked like the rap battle done inspired people to call in. Matter of fact, I know why he calling, because you represented the state, yo. You represented the state. I feel you. He calling in. Okay.
JD, motherfucker.
There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my game. I don't know why they gonna call me, but I'm gonna keep fuck on it. But I have a brother that's at 160.
Yo.
JD
He did represent the state. Yeah, he did represent the state, man. The last guy who just rapped, listen, nice little flow, but not enough punchlines for the champ. Gotta have some punchlines in there, man. Them one hitter quitters. But yeah, man, that's all it's not much boxing noise to talk about. Yo, Stainless, you got to come back swinging, man, throwing haymakers. What the hell, man? I was rooting for you to put up a fight, man. You put your back against the ropes and just took a knee. But nah, man, that's all I got, man.
Yo, it's not about getting knocked down. It's about how good you get up after you get knocked down, Stainless. So you go back in the lab and you write. That's all. It ain't nothing. I wish I could write. I would murder all of y'all right now with my confidence, but I'm not a rapper. We going to Elohim James. What it do?
What up, fam?
How you been, man? Been a long time.
Yes, sir. Still rolling with TBV all day, every day. I'm glad to see that you brothers is doing good during the COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? Still keeping us entertained, man. Gotta always shout out to Boxing Voice, man.
You,
appreciate you, Ness. Already know. Hey, Stainless, bruh. Stainless. You got stains now, bruh. I might start calling you Stains. Cause yo, you talk all that garbage, bruh. And you had Mario. You had the Mario brothers, and you couldn't take them out, bruh. Why didn't you eat your firepower mushroom or whatever you were supposed to do, bruh? You even said you was firing up, man. Stains, bruh. What's good, man? Hey, congratulations, Mario. Another one bites the dust, as usual. You got to come better, Stains. Until then, man, until you get your name back, you Stains, bruh. You Stains. TBV for life, man. I'm out.
Appreciate it, big dog.
Did Stainless do a super chat or did he do a counter punch? Because I think, let me see, did he say something? Stainless, what you did? A counter punch, a super chat? What was that?
Punch, bro. You know how we get down.
Oh,
I don't know who that
punch?
was. Who that just was.
Oh, that was Elohim James. He long time listener. He just don't call as much as y'all, but definitely long time.
I was gonna say I done heard it before. That's what's up, man. I'm gonna take that because that's from an older guy. But like I say, man, I'll be back for my rematch Friday. I'll go fuck with Nessa. You just now, Jay. You just picked him up. So that's it. As far as I can tell, the numbers already up. So it's definitely worth pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? As it is already. So I would say it's worth the rematch because even Elohim Jean coming in. So you know what I'm saying? Even this loser, if I'd have lost with this one, even this loser got eyes looking at me and got my name in their mouth. So I ain't worried about it. Mario, I'll see you next week. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, good win. Now I know what to expect.
Yo, counterpunch, got to keep you on that limit, champ. But listen,
damn, I missed
listen. I'm still Mario's manager, and I don't do this show for no reason. I'm gonna be one of the best managers in boxing when it's all said and done. And that being said, we just got some very solid advice from Tevin Farmer, and he said, "Yo, when you bring nothing to the table in the first fight, and I give you a rematch, and I beat you, why would I give you a trilogy?" So,
but in this case, though,
you was the champ.
Was it me bringing?
You was the champ.
But more people knew about Stainless being a rapper.
That's because they ain't do their homework. You've been rocking with TBV since like 2012. If they want to ignore you, that's on them. That's on them. Like when I box rec, when I started doing this, people criticized me for being box rec king. Now everybody uses box rec because why? Because resume matters. Like I would have Googled you if I was him.
That's a great metaphor.
I would have Googled you if I was him. I'm not, look, he's entitled to his rematch because he's alumni. We're talking about 2016 Caller of the Year. Obviously, his intro is what inspired Friday.
Yep.
Friday. What is it? What is the phrase? Shit.
Freestyle Friday.
Yo, Stainless, they coming for you. They said, yo, did he even have a rematch clause, Ness? Yo, I hope you tough skin, Stainless, yo, because I know a lot of people disappeared, man. Don't be leaving, champ. This is all fun and games, man. Get in that lab. That's it.
Damn, I missed it, man.
No, you're gonna have to rest rewind. That shit was it was what it was. All right.
Hey, here's the other thing though. Like he did come for the throat. You know what I'm saying? Like that first bar, the going hiding if another border wars come up. I was like, ooh, damn. Like I kind of was like, okay, I'll probably expect a bar like that, but that was like really well worded. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Mario. Look at Mario doing what he does best. Flippity floppity. He can't take the win and be mean. He wanna do the win and be like,
that's why I got you
a humble champ and shit.
Talk that shit.
Yo, they saying tell Mario don't do it. Don't give him the rematch. Yo, they trying to make Stainless go from the top to the bottom to the top. Yo, I want to go to Intrigue, but he did say, actually, I can't go to Intrigue. He already said he just working today. Damn, because I want to hear his get back,
his
man.
response, I know.
Yeah, but let me
6 bars, 7 bars.
Let me go.
No, it was a little more than that.
Let me go to Boomerang here.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet? You bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
What up?
Yo. There we go. Enrique, you don't want to be the first verse I hear when I come on, bro. Come on. Let Daddy Ness take care of that. All right, look. Hey, Mario. Salute to you. Hey, you smoke Stainless. But don't start that flippity flop shit though. Like take your W and man up on it. Don't say I won, but this, that. Nah, fuck that. You got that W because if Stainless would have smoked your ass, we'd have been all on here rag dogging your ass right now. So take your W and stuff. Either. Big ups to you and stuff like that. I was unexpected. I definitely like the hyper energy. I'm not a freestyle battler, so you ain't got to worry about me going that Eureka head or anything and stuff like that. I know he wanted to get in this little verbal sparring war with me, but he can't match up. But hey, good call. I want to use my second call on something else. Good call.
All right, J Mac, man. Thank you for the energy.
Oh, that was J Mac? Oh, okay. I thought that was Intrigue.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, "What up?"
Did we go to Izzy in Oklahoma, Israel? Israel talked to us. No, we didn't, but we definitely spoke about you with the champ.
Yeah, Izzy said, "I'm gonna take you to lunch." He took you on to that offer too.
Yeah, Izzy, you must have your own farm out there, something, your own company, because You inviting a lot of people to lunch, man.
He better hope that everybody don't just show up in Oklahoma all at the same time.
I think it's probably cheaper.
His tagline though.
No, it's probably cheaper though. Tagline. It's probably cheaper to do it all at once, right?
Hey, that's true.
Any of those colors, I would gladly take to lunch if they interviews. I'll definitely take to lunch if they come here. No problem. How y'all doing today?
Oh, we're great, man. We're great. How are you, brother?
Well.
Hey, I wrote out some bars. Can I try?
Absolutely.
Yes. Hey, and I don't know. I'm going to be straight up, you guys. I am Dave Chappelle's white man voice personified, so this ain't going to sound good, but I just wrote them out. So see what you think. More poetry than anything else.
Go ahead.
You about to inspire Enrique. He loves poetry.
All right, so here we go. Mar, them some pretty good bars. You think you a star? Or should I say Nova? You ain't no Hova. Jay, he with Michael Jackson on a different planet. Who are you, Tito or Janet? Nestor Corner.
Yo, he do got punchlines.
Nestor cornering you like he Lou DeBella, but you ain't no pretty boy, fella. Flip-flopping like you're on the beach, but you got Mikey Garcia's reach. That's my call.
Yo, if he practiced the delivery, it could be better. Yo, can you send me the words? Text.
What the fuck?
No. Seriously, because I'm gonna spit the words. I bet you it's the delivery. He's reading it too. You gotta memorize something like that. I bet you could turn that. Yo, text me the words on Skype, please. I hope you have it written down.
My manager over here. My manager over here trying to sign other people behind my back.
Absolutely not. We got Stainless on the counterpunch. Let me double check. I think it's 2. Yup. Let me see. Oh no, that's 1. All right. I thought Stainless was. Oh no, today. Oh, and Trey. Wait. Yeah, it looks like Trey's counterpunch is first. What up, Trey in the Bay?
Shit, what up, Jersey Nest? Listen, man, I'm 8 miles. It's like 8 minutes to San Francisco. I guess I should just start repping the city too, then, huh? I guess I'm from San Francisco and Oakland.
Yeah.
Emeryville is right here next door. We got Hayward right down the street. We got San Leandro.
I'm also repping DR too. Don't forget, I'm repping DR too.
Richmond down the street. I mean, you can rep DR a little bit, bro, but you ain't from New York, nigga. They don't even like you. They don't even like you.
That's not true, man. That's not true. They buy all their houses over here.
I got family from New Jersey. Them niggas didn't even want to take me to New York. Them niggas didn't even want to go over there.
Nah, that's not true.
What part of New Jersey, though?
That's not true.
They could be from Camden.
Y'all niggas was beefing with them niggas, bro. They don't like y'all niggas, man. Trenton,
they probably South Jersey, man. We up north. We up north. I told you I'm 12 miles away from New York.
Man, stop. You gotta rep your own city, bro.
You mad?
How you say hopping out here, bro? Ness, I ain't never met a nigga who claimed the state they went from, bro.
Yo, I'm tri-state. Why she mad? Enrique, name another state or states that do that bundle up together. Like, we the tri-state. That's how it go.
They call DMV.
Oh yeah, damn, that is another 2 states. Look at Mario over there with no volume spitting bars. They see you, Mario, practicing in the back.
Because he hit me with them bars, I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty dope. And
you talking about Weber?
Yeah,
damn, he coming for Weber's neck already.
I mean, Weber sound like he got the potential.
Weber, you ain't text me the bars. Weber, send me them bars, man. We need to deliver that.
That was like him showing you work the pads real quick.
No, shit. I'm not gonna lie, that was
What was Stainless like though?
I just seen one of Stone Bone's beautiful messages. Shout out to Stone Bone, man.
Mario, what was Stainless like?
Stainless was on the freestyle tip.
Listen,
different.
Everything is gonna be written under metaphors in boxing because the battle is about boxing. Like, we didn't just. This is what shows your talent, right? Like, everybody could rap. There's a lot of rappers. This ain't a rapping show. The only reason we interject in rap is because they keeping it boxing. So, he had to come prepared, and because he didn't, he got KO'd, bruh. So he gonna have to get on a comeback trail for sure.
Damn, but that's still like, damn. Woo, he got to come back against who though? Izzy?
I mean, Izzy ain't sending them bars, man. We need.
I think
because Izzy, you gotta think of it like this, bro. You could be a ghost rider. Somebody else could spit for you. Neo did that all the time. Unfaithful. Rihanna sung that instead of Neo. After he wrote enough songs.
The Dream. He wrote a lot of songs.
A lot of songs.
A lot of people wrote songs. Yeah. Drake. Frank
so
Ocean.
After you write enough songs, you probably develop a flow. Right now, you need to send them bars so we could get a #1 hit record with your bars. You came at Mario. I know talent, man. Send them bars. Text me, man. Copy paste. Let's see who we got.
Who is you, Tito or Janet? I was like,
yeah. I promise you, it's delivery, man. I'm telling you. And I want him to copy paste so I can send it to Enrique. See how Enrique do with some written. See what he do. We ghost right Enrique.
I want to do something like, I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla, you ain't finna something.
What? That you copying people bars, man.
Yeah, that's what rap is about.
It is. Oh, we got it. Let me go to a caller while I send this to Enrique. He's gonna be our test artist. See where his skills is at. You know what I'm saying? You got to do Izzy justice too, because you could get him possibly a ghostwriting deal. It all depends on how you deliver them bars. So
He might be
practice
my
that.
corner man, though.
Practice that. Don't just rush this, man. We going out to. Let me give him proper introductions. He's been definitely helping me out with some fantastic messages in the back. New Orleans, stand up. Good morning.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'm killing this mother. Why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
What's up, yo? What's up?
What up, JT?
Hey, Ness, you getting your Eddie Hearn on, huh? hey, look. Hey, good battle, Mario. Hey, I'm calling a spade a spade. Stainless called you out yesterday. I heard it, and I told Info Joe. I said, I think I'm gonna take Mario on this battle. You know, I heard Stainless rap. Stainless could rap and all that, but respect to you, Mario. But stop shooting yourself in the foot, man. When you beat him, you bodied him today. Don't give him no credit when he come back again. You body him again. Because look, like my brother said, if he would have bodied you, we would have been coming for you. We would have been coming for you. But you know, you the champ right now. Stainless got to come back and get another battle in. Come straight at the champ or battle somebody else to come back at the champ. We got to set up like a boxing match, A side, B side. But good battle. I'm entertained and stuff like this. I like this. Good. Whoever came up with this, I think Rye started it out or Stainless, one of y'all. But like, I'm entertained with it and I enjoyed it, man. And if I could rap, I would be in it. I call Enrique out. I'll come for you, Mario. But I can't rap though.
Yo, but that's the beauty though. You could call a dude like Enrique out, you might win because he ain't a Mario.
Yeah, man. But look, I need somebody to write for me. I like Israel. Israel has some good punchlines with that though, man.
Yeah.
I liked it. I was feeling that though.
Yeah.
All right, but I was back listening.
All right, JT, man, New Orleans, thank you for calling in. Yeah, I'm telling you, Israel is just delivery. It is going to be difficult, though. That first bar, it's hard to deliver that any nicer than it's written. It might need a little re-editing, you know?
What it is, he's got punchlines, but there's like very little setup bar.
Yeah, there's no setup.
You gotta have that setup bar to kind of get that rhythm going. But the punchlines they're really, really good. Honestly, like this isn't a flip flop thing.
You can
it's
tell,
pretty good.
like he an amateur writer because how, like you said, it starts off with just maw. There's some pretty good bars, like it's gonna rhyme bars.
Yeah, it's still no disrespect, but now reading it is kind of on that nursery. It needs some. You need to build off that. But listen,
I think he delivered it right for his character though. So that's
all right. But you want to improve that.
But
you want to improve that though, because there is good bars in there. See.
He said I got a Mikey Garcia reach.
That was the best bar. That was the best punchline. I think that was the best punchline because I like the Lou DiBella one.
Well, and he hit it really well though. He's like, you got that Mikey Garcia reach. Like he was
flip flopping like you on the beach.
He was committed. He definitely believes that I have the Mikey Garcia reach.
Jay, he with Michael Jackson on a different planet. Who are you, Tito or Janet? Oh, yo, Enrique, you gonna spit those or you can't get jiggy with it?
I was trying to see how I would spit it, but then I was like, you know what? I didn't call it nursery rhyme, but I was like immediately it's like bars and star. Like there's nothing in between.
I mean, so add some swag. I mean, that's what. Listen, that's what it is.
I'll do it.
You let the king take it. It's over.
Yeah, I got it.
Uh oh.
Mar, them some pretty good bars. You think you a star, or should I say Nova? You ain't no Hova. Jay, he with Michael Jackson on a different planet. Who's you, Tito or Janet? Nesta corning you like Lou DiBella, but you ain't no pretty boy fella. Flip flopping like you on a beach, but you got that Mikey Garcia reach.
He did. It was better. Intrigue ready to make that. Well, I mean, we kind of already heard Intrigue on like 2 intros, but all right, Intrigue. All right, you ready? Mario did do your bars justice, though. I'm telling you, it's about delivery, man. Delivery.
Wait,
and flow.
Intrigue said he gonna step up?
I mean, he's always been a rapper. He's always been a rapper. His intro has always been his own verse, his original intro. And yeah, someone did come at him. Sony Woods came at him. Sony Woods.
Riding in the form with a form, 4 Gianos on my feet, and the paint look wet. Every corner that we been, there's another broke neck. Rolling through the city, swag game on full flex. I know you see me.
And y'all made me take a quick break, an early break, to get on this, man. What's good?
You know what's good, man. This rap session is good.
Hey, I wrote this real quick. This is something real quick. This ain't no real nothing. But next Friday I'll be really ready. But this for Mario. I don't care what y'all say. I can't get a shot at the title. I'm gonna make mine anyway.
Oh, you're doing a Laura at the press conference.
Hey, there you go. I'm doing a Keith Thurman at whatever that press conference. Better not duck me, son. So here we go. All I need is one time to dismantle Super Mario. When I get through with him, he definitely gonna be doing cardio. Cause I'm the truth. Call me Ariel. Hit him with a fury of punches. One to the head, one to the liver, one to the stomach. Guess you need to do some more crunches. And I hit you one more time for good measure. For every time you agree with Ness after you just said you didn't agree with Ness. We tired of it. Watch this trick. Abracadabra. I changed Mario to Mike. Figure I give the people that support TPV something that they really like.
Oh! Listen. I'm going to be real intrigued. That saved you. Honestly, I was waiting for you to finish to kind of like that last line because, see, it's always important. That was that Jay-Z line when he was battling Nas and he was like, yo, that's it. The love is done. The gloves is off. And he mentioned the condom in the backseat. Like, that right there, that's that icky subject where people believe that. They believe that Mario Connor's the reason. So you hitting home. You might have won yourself a shot. I don't know. I got to talk it over with my client, but I don't know.
I'll be the voice of the people and say, yo, I want to see that. I want to hear more.
Oh.
I think the public want to see that fight right there or that battle.
I don't know.
I'll answer it with 4 bars. No, 2 bars.
Oh, damn. You giving him a shot already?
Yo.
Now he giving him a
intrigue. Check the comments. My buzz growing like a bee trap. My flow so dope it could cause Fury to relapse. I just broke Stainless off. In case you weren't listening, it sounded like a tree snapped. And I could carry you on this verse, but you know I got a week back. And it's okay. You can quit. It's all right. Throw in the towel. It's quite all right, bro. Because I'm like Margarito. My raps get harder as the fight goes.
Oh, stop. Stop this shit. Yo, leave Mario alone.
Mario. He caught him on the jaw with that.
What the? Yo, was that a freestyle?
Yeah, except for the last line.
Jeez Louise, bro. You guys better leave Mario alone.
He had the metaphor with the rap and the rap.
Yo. Wow, that was pretty good. 845, is that Derek in New Jersey?
845, yes.
Mario,
Derek, what up?
Rapper.
Derek, New Jersey.
Derek.
Wrong name?
Oh shit, no, that wasn't Derek. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. What's his name, Mario? New caller? Killing me. Murder.
It's Juan in Bronx.
Oh, Juan in the Bronx. Damn, Juan. My bad.
Oh, he might have some bars.
Juan? Uh-oh. He might have got mad, hung up. Juan, you there? Oh, shit. Yeah, I hear you now. Apologies. It was me. I had you faded down. Apologies.
You try to block me and everything. Y'all fucking up my name. Y'all putting me on mute.
That was on me, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my mistake.
It's all good. I had some bars and shit, but I just freestyled, so that shit fucked it all up. But I'm gonna have to kill Mario for a second because this nigga fucked up. You know what I mean?
So
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Did you stop?
Don't ever forget my name. If I ever get on the fucking boxing voice, y'all niggas know I ain't playing. Yo, Mario, I'm gonna kill you like Maria del Barrio. You don't know me that well, son. Yo, a ti te mato. Talking shit about the Bronx bomber. Son, I'm gonna lay one on you so hard that your mama's gonna scream, what the hell is wrong with my little son Mario? It's okay, lady. I knocked him back to the other barrio where these motherfuckers don't know what's going on. Yo, let me stop. This is the end of the scenario.
Okay. I don't know if you earned the shot at the champ, but that I mean, look, you put it out there. We gonna see who picks that up. I don't think that was a shot at the champ. Nesta and Mario album cover. Let me see what that is.
Oh God.
Yo, they killing us in the chat. They got a picture of Mario and Luigi for the album cover, Mario. All right. Let's see who's up next, man. Oh, we never went to Stone Bone, right? Stone Bone Boxing, what up?
Yeah, that was me putting y'all album cover in there, man. Y'all on the road, man. Y'all the stars. Damn, Stainless, man. Stainless, we might have to ban you from the back call for like a week for that, man. You might can't show your face till Monday, man. You on punishment. You gotta quarantine yourself for the weekend, Stainless, for letting little Mario do that to you, man. He got the rolled up beard, man. You can't let a pirate do that to you, Stainless. You not let a pirate do that to you, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to find the footage of the battle. I got the picture of Mario. I'm gonna find Stainless. I'm gonna put it in the chat as soon as I find it, man. Y'all is doing too much. Hey, and Shakur, man, he beats both of them dudes. He beats Valdez. He beats Berchelt. Berchelt just throws a lot of punches. Not very much technique to me. When I watch him, I see he got good power, throw decent punches. But Valdez, he better be eating everything Canelo eat. He better eat the meat. He better do everything he can do to beat Shakur. He don't got the skill. To me, he looked like he was hyped when he was younger. He came in.
Yo, I think I owe Stainless a counter punch, or did I go to you, Stainless? Because I know I'm supposed to go to you after Trey and the Bay. It looks like you went another one, right? Or did we go to you?
Yeah, man. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't worried about what nobody said. I'm TBV for life, bruh. That shit don't scare me. Say what you gonna say. Like I say, I'll be back next Friday.
Yo, Stainless. Listen, it takes a few eggs to make an omelet, man. This could have become a thing. Like, this might be the next appreciation night. You know, we needed entertainment on appreciation night, and we hire people, right? We had to hire a DJ. I was thinking of hiring a comedian.
Hold on. I only got the 45, so you know what I'm saying. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get just like the Wednesday workout, this Friday freestyle battle, whatever. I just want to see this shit go. And the last time I checked, the only way to get shit done is to do it. So, like I say, on this battle shit, I'll be back Friday. You know what I'm saying? And as I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast, because it's TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, I guess you'll find out next Sunday, because you're stupid. Peace.
Yeah, man. I remember when
I had the pirate mustache. Is that what he said?
Yeah. Stone Bone said that. I remember when we were looking for entertainment, man. I was trying to hire a comedian and everything, man. So it would be good to have. I still want to hire. I still want to hire a comedian. I actually sat down with that dude on Instagram. Remember, Enrique? I told you about him. Tonio Skits.
The Spanish dude or the shorter one? The tall one or the dark
little
one?
Dominican dude is like
dark one.
He was
on Wildin' Out.
His reach crazy though. Like, his people sent me the numbers. He get that reach. You know what I'm saying?
What's the fee?
Fee was pretty handsome. It back then, because that's like 3 years now. So back then it wasn't bad. I just don't think the event we was doing was gonna make that money back. But it ain't sound too bad. I've heard. I mean, I guess he ain't really a rapper, but I mean, it wasn't. I didn't think it was too bad. I considered it.
But he was gonna do a stand-up routine.
Whole skit. It would have been dope, because he always bring other people and stuff like that.
Yeah, he would have made it an event.
Yeah.
Yo, now you could beat Mekhi Phifer in 8 Mile and just start hosting battles and shit.
Nah, that would be dope. That'd be the next thing. We already got Border Wars, right? So imagine we have, like, what is this called again?
Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle Fridays. TBV Freestyle Fridays. But the problem is that we all in different places, so it's always gonna have to be virtual. But it would be dope to eventually get together and do it on an open mic. You know, rent a little location, maybe talk to a bar. Like I think 2016, that's what I did. I bought the bar for like 4 hours, and had the private room in the bar, and we held a little appreciation night there. And you could do something like that with an open mic. Not open mic, obviously, you know, the people that are invited are obviously going to let us know they want to spit or whatever, but, you know, you could set that up with the sound system, the house sound system, put that one mic, you know, get that nice old-fashioned mic, too. Little La Bamba mic.
That would be dope.
What was my man name from La Bamba?
Richie Valens.
Yeah, well, there you go. And what was the actor that played him? He played in American Me, right? Or Vatos Loco or some shit like that?
Yeah.
That was my
He got
man.
like 3 names.
It's like London, is it? No.
Nah.
No.
It's like,
it's
a long last name too. He got a long last name.
He got like 3 names.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yo, y'all know who he looks exactly like? Like real talk looks. Damn, what's his name? Fuck, what's his name?
I always thought he could play Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, Lou Diamond Phillips?
Yeah.
Oh man, nah, get a better Oscar. But you're right. I mean, I think he a little bit browner than Oscar. He's darker than Oscar, especially when he out there. When he did what was it? Was he in American Me or Vatos Loco?
No, it was damn, I forgot what it was
I don't know,
called.
but
Was
he
it
gets
Blood In,
dark.
Blood Out?
Oh,
No.
Blood In, Blood Out. You might be right.
Was
Ain't that when
Yo.
they slammed his brother on the fire hydrant and shit? Oh man, the movies was crazy back then.
Oh yeah, his back, and he breaks his back.
Crazy. Let me see. Do I got any boomerangs right here too? I definitely got some boomerangs. Actually, we went to Trey. J Mac, what up? Second call, champ. J Mac, going once, twice.
Yo, I'm ready.
What up?
You hear me?
Yep.
Hey, Ness, I feel some type of way. I'm not comfortable, like my bones, like Stone Bone just said. Stanley's got to ask permission to say that line he just said in his last call because Mario killed him and he took that away from him. So he got to ask Mario for permission to continue saying that in his outro. Hey, Mario, look. Like I just told, I'm trying to sign Intrigue and I'm trying to sign Israel on the back card. If you don't want your manager and your producer dancing all in your videos, sign with Nolan Rowe. We got y'all over here and stuff. You still got that option on the table. You ain't got to sign with Ness. I don't think Ness can protect you and put you out there like you need. You need to sign with them twins, man. We got you. You heard me?
I'm the type of person that I learned from Adrian Clark. I don't even use paper, man. Me and Mario just have an agreement, man. If he want to work with you, he could. But, you know, if he want to be on paper, you do look like Suge Knight. He met you. I don't know if he want to go that route.
Look, Mario, we got you. Hey, I don't think Ness can put you out there like that. You know how J President boys get down in the South. We'll take care of you. We'll get you out there.
Suge Knight get down. That's why he keeps using the word "put you out there." He gonna put you out over the banister like they did Vanilla Ice.
We're gonna make sure Mario wait the whole name in the streets. Everybody go respect me. You ain't gonna never have to hear that border war shit no more.
Yo, listen, see? Listen to them key words, Mario. I'm very intelligent. We gonna put you out there like that. What? Out there dangle you over the banister? You know what I mean? I don't know. Key words, man. What was some other stuff he just said? It was another one I picked up on real quick. Something right before he said you ain't gonna have to worry the border wars. I'm telling you, another key word. Do you remember it?
Well, I remember he opened it up by saying if you don't want your executive producer dancing all in the video.
That's when he made the association right away. He associated himself with Suge Knight. He already looked like Suge. He built like Suge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. And then he got a twin. Easy to hang you over the banister. Easy.
Or easy to be like, that wasn't me. That was my brother.
Yeah, exactly. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Be careful. Listen. But there was another key word. Damn, man, what he said right before that. Oh.
That's when he said the whole like, yo, if you want them all in your video.
Nah, after that. It was after. It was right
before. He said, I get you respect in these streets, or he said something like that. Or like, oh, we'll make sure that your name's not disrespecting these streets. Something like that.
It was right before that, man. J-Mac, do you remember? Right before that street, and you ain't gonna have to worry about the border wars. He busy, damn. All right. Who we got? Stainless went and tree. Oh, there you go. What up, J-Mac? You got me? You remember?
Yeah. I was just talking shit. Honestly, I don't remember. But Myra, you good? You good to go with us? Just think about it. Don't be forced to sign that pen and paper deal with Ness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
There you go. Get out of here, man. You're supposed to help my argument, not come making more, trying to negotiate. He over here trying to steal Mario. Intrigue, you went twice already? Long pause going.
Can go twice.
Go for it.
Nah. Yeah, I'll be ready next Friday though. Put it like that. That was just a little preview, like a 3-minute little quick thing.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You did say you just wrote that. So I guess, with that last bar, you saved yourself. So I guess given some time, you might could do something.
Yeah, man. I'll be ready. Just know that.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Let me go out to Sid in Orlando.
Basically, they're gonna have one line alone.
Hey, what up, man? Just everybody liked the video and listened to the little battle or whatever. I'm like, Mario got that for today. You know what I'm saying? Yep, it happened. Fuck it. But yeah, and shout out for that Tevin Farmer interview. And I just gotta put it out there. I think if you fight Diaz again, Diaz gonna take it. Fuck that. That's all I got.
All right. Oh man, I'm so lazy. Every day I want to go for a walk and I don't.
Yeah,
I
today
know.
I'm
I've been saying I was
down.
gonna run more.
I ain't running today, man. Yesterday I ran. It started raining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after the show, and then this
is
morning.
Is that Keem in Florida, Mario?
No, we did not.
No.
Oh
I said,
shit! I just seen that right
that?
now. Let me see.
Let me see. We got everybody here.
It is. Oh shit! It is. Yeah, Keem in Florida.
All right. The producer. See what he got.
El gran campeón puertorriqueño, this is Davis, Victor Trinidad.
You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves and go to work. Tonight, Roy. Let's go to work.
Yo, what up? Ness, you gotta stop the madness, man.
What happened?
Mario out here bodying dudes, man. You gotta stop the madness, man. Mario killing these dudes, man. It's crazy. It's just ridiculous, man.
That Margarito
Mario,
line, man.
That was fire.
That Margarito line.
Intrigue came with something quick. Mario came right back with some fire. Like, come on, man. It's crazy.
I told him, leave him
people
alone.
If you're not prepared, don't come at Mario.
You gotta be prepared.
For real, it's crazy, man. But that was fire, man. And yeah, man, that was dope, man. Good show. Great interview with Tevin Farmer. On the Shakur topic, man. I love Shakur. I love what he's doing. I think he's got the most talent out of all these young kids coming up, man. So, that's pretty much it, man. Good show.
All right, bro. Well, thanks for calling in. Keem in Florida. That's everybody, man. This has been a great show. I want to thank everybody for rocking out with us, obviously. If you're listening to this, I don't know, like next week or something like that, join us because you could obviously, ask one of these many guests a question. You could have been part of this rap battle. Look, I this was pretty fun. I like it a lot, man. But Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Peace.
TBV_casual fan is my Twitter and my YouTube channel, patreon.com/boxingfanapparel, boxingfanapparel.com. Look me up.
Yo, at Mario Mugia on IG, at Mario Mugia on Twitter. If I haven't accepted a request, or actually no, my thing's not private anymore. Something happened with my account on Instagram for the last like 12 hours, but it's all fixed. So back on it. Hit me up.
What's your rap name, Mario?
I used to go by Big Mal because my family called me Mal instead of Mario. It was like a nickname. So I used to go by Big Mal, but obviously like I'm so small, like I'm short. So it was kind of like a, play on words type of thing. But I really never did anything under any other name than Big Mal.
Now you got to start a whole rap Twitter and an iCloud account.
Hold on. Trey says she never got her boomerang.
Yeah, she
used the counter punch. Yeah.
Yeah, she used the counter punch.
So she confused. Go, Trey.
Yeah. You probably got confused with the counter punch. Good shit, Mario. Good shit, Intrigue. Hey, in Israel Reber, did he not surprise everybody?
He did.
Bro.
He did.
Hey, is he gonna be a ghostwriter of this bitch? Kaz, I don't think Kaz could have handled it anyway. Kaz, I don't think you got the cadence, bro. No hate. It just sound like it in your voice, bro. Do you rap, Kaz?
He spit poetry.
I do poetry.
We don't want to hear no spoken word with we're gonna have to snap our fingers and shit. That's that new change shit. I told you niggas y'all wasn't from New York.
No, that's some New York shit. People in the village in the Lower East Side be all in the little spots doing that he talking about. That's that New York shit.
Man, you an Israelite or some shit? Niggas out here doing spoken word. Hey, I had something else too, but Kaz, you fucked me up with that spoken word, bro.
Oh man, Kaz, spit some poetry on him, cause Kaz did it different too. I encouraged him to do a poetry on boxing. Spit that one that you did.
I remember that.
I think you did it for Keith Thurman.
Yeah, he made a YouTube video for it. Yeah, I remember. That was dope.
He spit it right in front of Keith, and Keith was feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It was right before the big fight when Keith unified with Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You got it on cap or what? You don't remember it?
I don't got it on cap.
Look, these kids change things. You remember when on cap used to mean remember? Like now kids mean cap means lies or whatever. Fucking
I remember cap meant like put a bullet in you.
Yeah, that too. Yo, that's true. That's true.
Cap in you. Like, let me get out of here.
Yeah, it's crazy how words just keep changing over years. Listen, man, we out. Next GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Peace.
Peace.